easily I approach the microphone, man. I ain't no joke. Tell your mama that I said hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grass Valley Podcast. I got a really special, fun guest tonight. Special. And I mean special, I mean fun, I mean special and fun. And this is going to be a great episode. Talk about stress and all the other stuff going on. We're going to have a little change of things. And
I love it. The birds chirping in the background.
We're
really
battling birds, but before you hear her voice anymore, let me introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to my very special guest tonight. We got Ray Flynn, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Welcome, my dear.
I feel very welcome.
Yeah. How are you?
Doing good. Feeling good in the neighborhood.
Nice. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. What a fresh breath of air having a lady on, and not just a lady, but one of my great friends.
She's a lady.
We already know. Ladies, gentlemen, this is going to be a good one. It's going to be funny. It's going to be a little different from the last episode.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, we need it. We're in need of some laughter, some fun, some...
Everyone could use some more laughter these days.
And I mean...
You just broke something.
Okay.
Like
well, my birds, man.
Rain of pieces of something on your head.
Broken glass from the chandelier. Okay, so, ladies, gentlemen, we have Ray Flynn here. First of all, this is a dear friend of mine, and many of yours as well. I had a couple of my friends tonight that I told you were coming. We're like, what? No way. Awesome. I'll listen to that one.
Nice.
So, all right, my dear. Well, okay, guys, she also wrote a book.
Actually, I've written 3 now. The one that's in your hand is the 3rd that I got published, I want to say, end of last summer. So the first one is Tales from the Cab. Then
Hold on. The first one is what?
The first book I wrote and published was Tales from the Cab.
Okay.
I wrote that one when I got laid off during COVID in 2020. Had plenty of time on my hands for writing and self-publishing.
Oh, yeah.
And then Tales from the Cab Part 2, I released in 2023. Clever title, I know. And then this one, Things That Sound Dirty, which is just how it sounds. Again, very clever title, right?
I love it. Tales from the Cab Driver.
Yes. Oh, man.
You remember that movie, Taxi Driver?
Yes.
With Robert De Niro?
Yes.
That's a
Who could
throwback.
forget?
Yeah.
You talking to
and
me?
one thing about you that I just love is I've been to your house before, and you have so much memorabilia of like that movie, to Beetlejuice, all these cool things from back in the day that we grew up from. Like, I'm an 80s baby. So,
Yeah.
80s, 90s. Oh, just having friends that are familiar with what you're familiar, you know what I mean? Versus
You're right.
I've worked with some youngsters that don't even know what Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or who Tupac or Bone Thugs are,
You're right. All these iconic pop culture figures.
So just it's awesome when and like, for example, you're the only one that complimented the other day on my little post. I was supporting Brother Lynch Hung on his new stuff. And Brother Lynch Hung, by the way, what got me on that post he posted was 7 years clean, sober.
Yeah, that's what attracted my attention first.
Thank
I was
you.
like, no way,
Yeah.
Rad, good for him.
Exactly. I didn't
never
know that
would have
shit.
guessed, but
Never would have guessed.
you go, boy.
You go, dog.
Yeah, always supportive of that.
Brother Lynch Hung, sober for 6-7 years now. I figured he was still sipping and tripping,
For sure. Oh, for sure. And he's got a documentary coming out.
I know.
Now.
And a
saw
movie.
that on IG.
And a movie.
Yeah, I'm excited for all of these things.
So just like Tupac and what was it? The NWA.
Okay.
He has a movie coming out about him. He has this younger cat playing him as Brother Lynch. You've seen? I think so. Yeah, he's coming out with a movie.
6.
Well, no, Six is his homeboy that he rapped with, and then Six is his homeboy. His homeboy Six's son is also a rapper now.
Okay, so there
there's
it
two
is.
sixes.
That's
Yeah,
what
there's
where I
Baby
was getting
Six.
confused. Baby Six. There we go.
I don't think his name is Baby Six.
Right, but like he looks so familiar.
Matter of fact, I do
I
know
did-
his name, and I listen to or I've listened to his stuff. His dad, Six, Brother Lynch, and X-Rated. They're some of my favorite rappers.
And I don't think I had ever like actually seen his name in writing before because it's like six the digit and then SIX.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's
So-
SICX or something like that. Six. Yeah.
Good
something
things
like
are
that.
happening. Good things are coming. I'm
But
excited.
back to you. So check this out. So speaking of that, just relating to things and how, you're the only person that commented on my Brother Lynch thing that I reposted or whatever. We have a lot in common when it comes to music, food taste, and this and that. But anyways, and we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about from like taxi cab. Okay, from your first book you wrote. Well, we'll get into like stories because you were a taxi cab driver.
Yeah, for 10 years. And then now they're coming at you. It's the birds.
You guys be quiet.
Someone
I've had
cue
enough.
Alfred Hitchcock.
So you've been a taxi cab driver for 10 years, eh?
Yeah, and also for a number of those years, there's like crossover doing NEMT as well. That's non-emergency medical transportation.
Oh, shit.
So
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that requires a lot of special training in like ADA compliance and just sensitivity training, defensive driving courses, CPR and first aid.
Shit,
and
yeah.
feel like I'm forgetting some things. But anyway, yeah, I've got certifications out the ass, baby.
That's awesome, girl. Yeah, you know what?
And I'm also an ordained minister, so if you need to get married
No
or buried, I'm your
shit.
lady.
Well, you're a jack of all trades. And you
Jane
know
of
what?
all
You're
trades.
Oh yeah, there we. I just got corrected, ladies and gentlemen.
snap.
You are a lady of all trades, and you know what? I admire you. I respect you. I love you. You're dear to me. You've always been good to me. You're one of those friends, and we've never done nothing silly together. Never slept together. You've just. I
thought you were
cherish
talking about Token.
I cherish. Well, I never had a sister, right? It's like I cherish my friends, my girlfriends that I have like that are like solid like that.
I hear you.
And you can trust them, you could talk to them, this and that. It's like having a sister I never had. You're one of them, and I love you. I respect you. You're awesome, and I do. I give you a lot of credit
Thank you.
in life, and you've tackled some shit. You've been through so much shit, and you're
for
a soldier
sure.
and a survivor too. You got a lot of stories, and I'm
I
so
do.
stoked you were available to come do this.
I
tonight.
thank you, and I appreciate you reaching out.
Do you want to share my little thing, what I shared with you about Ocean and this and that today, and this morning and last night?
Yeah,
Well, I've been wanting to have, ladies and gentlemen, I've been wanting to have Ray on my podcast, planned on it, whatnot, talked to her about it too.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I had like an epiphany thing of a subject or something I want to talk about, and I thought about it. I was like, I got to she's my next guest. I'm going to call her. Last night I almost called you. And then I had some crazy dream. And it wasn't like, it was just weird, like taxi type dream, because my buddy Chris Kelly drove a taxi around here too. So it tied in, how dreams are weird. And then the first thing this morning, what did Ocean do? She brought this book and asked me what this book was. And you had given me this book, but it's sitting there next to my books. And Ocean just walks up this morning like, what is this book? And I'm like, we're running late too. And like, I'm, single dadding it out here in the morning before school. I don't know, but I saw your name, and I'm like, oh. And I looked at it. Oh shit, that's my homegirl's book. Don't touch that. And I grabbed it from her. No, don't mutilate this book. Don't draw on it or color it. This is my book for my homegirl. And then as soon as I dropped her off from school, I called you, and I'm like, yo, what's up?
nice.
I got you.
And I can see now, now that you mentioned that too, Ocean's Young and how the colorful cover of the book would attract a kid's
It looks
attention.
like a cooking book. It looks
Right?
like a
Yeah.
cookbook.
So it's like a clam bake cover, and it's got abalone on the front, and it totally looks dirty. Hence the title. Well,
No.
things that sound
Like
dirty.
like to me, I'm a chef cook. It looks like it looks like a meal in the background, like a chef prepared some kind of like plate. It does. It looks like
Perfect
It looks like
distraction.
tomatoes and like veggies and sauteed potatoes and
It
all
looks
that.
delicious.
Yeah. Now, but when you read the title and then when the author brought to my attention, that does look like a vagina right there.
It sure does. Abalone is dirty, man. At least it looks dirty. Very vaginal. But
Anyways.
yeah, and thankfully it is just things that sound dirty but aren't actually dirty. And then the corresponding pictures, like for meatballs and pork sausage.
Yeah, you're a fresh breath of air tonight. We needed you, Ray Ray.
Hey, it's Ray Ray.
I was on my way home, stopped at my brother's house and was getting some. They have chickens and whatnot.
getting some?
Getting some eggs. No, I was getting some eggs. So I was telling Maggie Collins, gal, I was like, guess who's going to be on the podcast tonight? Because, they all love you. And
Yay.
her best friend, Lindsay, and you are friends. And
Yeah,
they all just
known
talk so
forever.
highly of you. You're a good person. I don't know anybody that says anybody says anything bad about you anyway, they're going to have to deal with me.
I feel like one of these days I'm going to have my mouth bite me in the ass, though.
No, you're not one of those.
Well, I've got just a
Maybe
real
do a
quick.
jackass.
So, and that's the thing, is as a pedestrian, there's been so many times where I've almost had my ankles clipped by somebody's bumper. And so I'll just pop off like, oh, fuck me, right? Okay. And I feel like one of these days it's probably going to be somebody I know. Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So, out of all the years of being a taxi driver, we'll just get to it. Like,
All right.
what's one of the craziest? And I'm sure you have plenty and many. But
Oh,
what's one of the
man.
craziest fucking stories that you've got for us? Being a taxi driver, like the drunken people from the bars or
Well, I work day shift.
psychopaths.
Being a small woman, I would just work day shift. And honestly, the dudes had the night times covered,
okay.
preferred
Okay.
the nighttime crew because
Okay,
there's.
so you weren't dealing with none of that.
Right, and there's more of a crowd.
But you still
to
get the
pick up and-
daytime drinkers.
Oh,
and
for
all
sure.
that.
Yeah, I definitely had plenty of drunkards. Like going to pick up a guy one time from McGee's in Nevada City, and brightly colored taxi pulling up out front. Wait a minute, give a little beep beep. Eventually, this guy comes reeling out the front door, practically falls out the front door, is hanging on to the brick frontage, like hanging on for dear life, and he's swinging. And so I just rolled down the passenger window and hollered at him, like, if you need to barf, do it now before you get in my cab. Otherwise, I'm taking off and you're not getting in. So he did. He vacated everything, just hurled up on the sidewalk, full on Linda Blair exorcist style. And
Got it
once he
out?
was done, then I let him
what
in.
What a good taxi driver.
So check it out. So I ask him where he's going. He is going to pick up his car from the mechanic. So I get him there and tell him, just so you know, they're not going to let you take your car if you're obviously inebriated. And the fellow was Hispanic, and he looks at me with one eye and he goes, are you federale? Like, nope. La policia? I said, no, sir.
I just care about you.
Well,
that's it.
then he just slapped some money in my hand and staggered away, like fell into their front door. Like, good luck, buddy. I got another call.
I did my part. And that's what I'm doing
Right.
lately, Ray. I'm like, I did my part. And look, my whole life, I'm one of those people that is fearless, will go into a situation to help somebody. Oh, I got this, right? And then it affects me. So or my job, or whatever. And I'm done doing that. So
Right, I feel you.
you did your part. You did your part.
Well.
Yeah, and then
I feel like that's something that happens when you hit your 40s, or at least to me, and maybe I'm in an echo chamber, but other people of our age,
you're right. You're right.
So I'm 41. Were you 45?
I'm 42.
42. That's right. Sorry.
I'm hitting a lot of realizations. for
Yeah,
sure.
sometimes it's not worth it, and
A peak, whatever you want to call it. It's a spot where I'm like,
done caring, man.
not done caring, but I'm done giving certain people or things my energy.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And when I say I'm done caring, I'm done with caring about other people's opinions.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And I'm done with
Done giving a fuck.
sense of an obligation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody shit, so
Yeah,
you're not going to
yeah.
guilt trip me into anything. I'm
Yeah.
impervious now. I'm done.
Totally. Yeah, like for example, like people talking. Man, it's funny how people get so worked up about other people.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
like if you annoy me these days, all I do is just like distance myself from you.
That seems.
And I do
like
it politely.
a good
I'm really
plan.
good
Yeah.
about it now. I have a skill.
No need to announce it.
No, I
Just
don't need
slowly
it.
step
I'll even,
away.
and I don't like the word white lie or manipulate. I don't, but it's. I will be completely honest. It's a form of that because it's like, I'm going to do my best, and I give myself the slack for that because I go, in this situation, this toxic or whatever the case may be, I am doing the positive right thing by saying, yo, this and that, I got to go because of this and that, or whatever, blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. I'm just easing my way out politely.
Sometimes
you
the
know?
best you can do is
Yeah.
do or say nothing.
Like, oh, I love you,
Yeah.
this and that, blah, blah, blah. Boom, got to go. Not a part of that. Got to go. But most of my life, I'm trapped on the phone or with somebody because I care so much and I involve myself, and then it
I hear
backfires
ya.
on me. You try to help somebody, and then you
To
end
your
up
detriment.
like if there's two people and you're trying to help them both.
Yeah.
They end up usually both those two sides you end up being the bad guy. It's like, whoa, now they're both mad at you. So it's just toxic.
not a winning
My buddy
situation.
Neil told me today, like oh my god, it was so funny. What he say? Misery, the misery loves company thing.
Yeah.
We used to be miserable together, bro. Yeah,
like
we used
that.
to be miserable, and it was all good being miserable together. We were together.
At least we had each
You were
other.
miserable. I was miserable, but now I'm on to bigger, better things. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean. You still like being miserable, and I don't. So, and Neil was like, they usually just vanish and kind of like dissipate or just like flow away,
Right.
because they stop. People start to realize, the energy of it. This person's, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I'm,
Not feeling it anymore. Not in the thick of it. Or willing to be.
but
Life goes on. We're getting older.
so okay. So you've dealt with like drunks. You've dealt with it. What was the?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well,
I got to
what's the
do,
craziest one? Like, give me the
craziest
craziest
drunk.
taxi story you got.
Oh,
I
don't
can
know.
come up
It's
with
hard
one.
To think of one. Right off the bat, just at the mention of crazy, I had a couple of customers that I was taking to a mental health facility in Tuba City, and I
Sorry.
was supposed to take them in until I met up with nurses who would then take over for intake. And they're in the back of my van. I was driving a van for the taxi that day. And I pull up to the gate. It's slowly rolling open. And I pull in up to the facility to the front doors. And I look in the back and they're gone. Just
Oh,
absolutely
shit.
gone. Look around the parking lot, nothing. So somehow they got out and there were child locks on the van. I have no idea how they escaped. And I told my boss, so like, I have to tell on myself because the
Yeah.
facility is waiting for these people for intake. And yeah, thankfully the boss was cool and she's like, I'll take over. It's like, good. I don't even know what I would say.
They just like.
They just disappeared. Yeah.
Did you ever find out how they escaped?
No.
That's crazy.
So I had climbed in the back after that and I couldn't get out of the back slider. I have no idea. They just MacGyvered their way out of there and managed to shut the door behind them.
Shit, I had a buddy that escaped from a sheriff car once.
That's not
at a
supposed
park.
to happen.
Well, he just, you know what he did? He booted out the back window. Oh. Handcuffed
You
and
know
all.
how we do.
Shouts out to Bo. I won't say his last name. Many people know this story, and it's over. What a great dad. Matter of fact, my son plays football at NU, and his kids play football. His son plays football, and but yeah, man, that was one of those old stories or memories like that. But he kicked out the back window and he escaped, and he got away and everything. And somebody
Just
had
kept
to get
running.
those cuffs. I think he had to end up turning himself in to just get the cuffs off or something.
I would
don't remember.
imagine. I mean,
But
unless you have a friend who's
that was
a
probably like
locksmith.
20 years ago or something.
I got to drive somebody to self-surrender before and met up with the sheriff's department at our behavioral health
With cuffs on?
facility. Yeah,
I
it was
escaped.
pretty wild. This person is talking
What would
about
you do with
how
escaping with cuffs on?
I don't even. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I interrupted.
That's a great
you.
question. I don't know. I guess I've got bobby pins at home if I can make it that far. Well, then how would I get in through the front door? I don't know.
Sorry, what were you saying though?
I don't remember.
Okay, so
That was days ago.
but that was a crazy memory. Being a taxi cab driver.
Oh, yeah.
So it reminds me of the show I'm watching, Landman. The wife.
I keep seeing ads for that. Billy Bob Thornton,
Yeah,
right?
Billy Bob Thornton's wife in this show. She goes to this old people's home, and it's funny to me because like I visit my mom in the hospital, and I'm trying to get down to see her. She's in that life, but. And her nurses talk to me, and the nurses are like, well, just imagine how she feels. She hates being here. It's boring. It's like, yeah,
Right. It's not her own environment that she's used to
it's
and
killing me
comfortable
so
in.
hardcore. But anyways, in the show, the wife goes to this, whatever you call it, senior citizen home,
Nursing home.
and just brings it to life. I'm talking games, board games, cocktail parties. Took them on a field trip to a strip club.
Oh, snap.
Oh yeah,
That's much better than a field trip to Walgreens.
Hilarious. But just your story that reminded me of her, that I was just watching that, and it's funny. So like, I know you got more stories. I mean, I have one when I was my buddy Chris Kelly, when he drove the taxi for, I think it was taxi cab, whatever it was in Brunswick. It was a taxi cab.
Yeah, there was Pappy's Taxi before, and so then when Jamie took over, it became Gold Country.
Okay, it was
That's
Gold
when
Country.
I was driving for them.
And so I was a ride along. I'm a buddy. So late night, I was with him, and I'm in the passenger seat, and I got to ride along from Nevada City. It was nighttime, and it was an older woman, wasted. And this and that, and the payment. It came time for payment when we got way out, like Ubet Road or Colfax, or like one of those roads way out there.
Way out,
like
174.
Way out 174, up off of another road, and then just way out that road. And we get there, and it was just the middle of the nowhere. And she owed a good amount of money, whatever it was. But the thing was, I had compassion for her as a human being. Like I understood.
Compassion doesn't get you paid.
No. I had nothing to do with my homeboy's bullshit job and his stupid taxi job
Right.
or this crazy.
I'm just
bitch.
thinking
No,
as the driver.
Listen,
as the
I didn't give a
operator.
fuck. I had compassion, meaning I've been there before. I felt bad for this older woman. I didn't have the money, but I came up with it. Like it was like I had money, but it wasn't for her. It was like my last bit or whatever. And so I paid for her after a big fuss. Like I felt bad because Chris was kind of a dick about it. He was like, but this is an old lady. She's drunk. And like, he was good to her too. By just bringing her, he wasn't supposed to do that. And no, we were doing an honor. I actually talked him into it, but like, and he was going to do it anyways for her. But the whole thing got crazy. Oh, it got crazy.
Like shouting crazy.
Oh, she turned crazy, wild, psycho, drunk on us, crazy, like comfortable in her home. Oh, you're in her driveway. How you act, you know what I mean? This and that. And I was like, whoa. And like threw some shit and like some other stuff. And
Yikes.
it was crazy. Like me and him had to like hurry up and back out the driveway and get away from her type. She was like coming at us slowly, like Michael Myers type thing.
No.
And then now I'm out that money because I'd already done it through like, I think a card or whatever I did it through.
Oh, crap.
Like,
and
I
then she
paid it.
still flipped.
Bitch.
That
The old
sounds
bitch.
like a bad time. Oh, one time I
God
drove.
bless her heart.
You're right. That's the polite thing to say.
So that
The
was my
polite
only
fuck you.
crazy taxi experience. I don't think I've ever even got a taxi before.
Oh man, one time I
only
drove a
taxi.
fella home from middle of the day, middle of the week. I want to say it was the Gold Exchange or whatever it's called these days, Gary's place. Anyway, it was like 3 p.m, and I'm driving this guy out Orzali, like way out in like Peardale,
Yeah.
Lower Colfax.
Yep.
And get him to his house, and he had passed out on the drive. So thankfully, I already knew where I was going, had the address, and it's so windy.
Do you get to
it's
just
so
kick him out?
curvy. No,
When
because
you
I
open up the
need
door,
to
do
get
you-
paid.
Do you have a
still.
hook? A little hook? Oh, yeah, you
Like
still
the
got to get
shepherd's
paid.
hook, like yank by the neck, out you go.
A little swiper for their debit
Ejector
card
button.
and a hook to pull them out.
Right, you're done. So on these curves, he keeps slumping over onto my shoulder while he's passed out. So I keep pushing him back against
no,
the
you were
window,
next
back to
to
the
him?
window. Well, he's
Oh,
riding
yeah.
up front. He
Yeah.
just sat down and passed out. I didn't
shit.
have a choice in the matter. So
Should
I,
be like a cop car.
well, it was an ex-cop car.
Well, you know what I
Crown
mean?
Vic.
Like the whole bars and all that.
Oh, right, and that separation.
Same for Ubers. Yeah.
Yeah, no, all the fun stuff gets ripped out of the vehicles before they get put up for auction, and cab companies and the like buy them. Anyway, so we finally get to this guy's house outside of Cedar Ridge and wake him up, tell him what the fare is. He's slurring and drooling. Okay. And he disappears for like a solid 5 minutes, which feels like forever when you're sitting
Fell
doing
through the
nothing,
doorstep.
waiting for something,
yeah.
especially waiting for money, and you got
Oh,
other calls
dude,
coming in.
duh.
It's like, anxiety
Fucking
starts
holding
building up.
me up for my
Right?
life.
So I decide, all right, I'm going to get out and I'm going to knock on the door. And as soon as I decide, dude comes stumbling out. He opens up the passenger door, falls in, gives me all these rolls of nickels. And he's like, sorry, I
fucker.
only have $6 in nickels, but I made you a sandwich. Like, fine, give me the sandwich and the nickels. I gotta go. The ham and cheese.
Dummy, dude. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Fuck taxi, cab driving, fuck restaurant business, all that. I can't put up with toxic people, dude.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get.
Or drunk people.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's
They're the
still
worst.
getting them in the middle of the day, but I
They want
couldn't
to breathe
do the
on
night
you,
shift. Oh,
or they want to fucking tell you their stupid stories, and they can't stay. It's like, okay, I'll listen to your story, but you can't even tell it right, or
Right.
stay on course with it.
oh my God. So when I was 21, I was a bartender at the Nevada Club for like a year.
Fuck that place. I mean,
And-
not fuck that place, but I'll never go to that place again.
Yeah, no, me neither, for different reasons, but yeah, I'm on board. Anyway, so I'm bartending. I hear all the pickup lines, and none of them are good, fellas. None of them are good.
No.
So
hell no.
anyway, this guy
Hold
comes
them.
up to the bar. He's already pretty schmammered. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe one more. Serve him one more, and he's like, hey, you want to go for fucking a pizza? Like, no. He's like, what's the matter? You don't like pizza?
It's got the vibe of the devil in it.
So fast forward about 10 years, and I'm driving taxi, and I pick up this tweaker. And he's shaking so bad, he's got a tall plastic cup full of water, and there's water sloshing all over the place. And I'm eyeballing the cup, and he's like, oh, right. And so he just dumps it out. Like, great, thank you for doing that. So he gets in the cab, and he's eyeing me up and down. And he's like, I've never seen a female cab driver before. Like, yeah. Like, you want to go for a fucking a pizza? I just looked at him.
same guy?
And said, no, different dude. But he goes,
What's up with this pizza
Are you sure?
shit? Do you look
thinking,
like you want some pizza or
dude.
what?
And didn't he fucked
Does
up
she
the...
fucking look like she wants some pizza or what,
He
huh?
fucked up the line anyway. Are you sure? Like, dude, you're so gacked out. You're so out of your mind. You can't even get the stupid line right. It was just so irritated. Like, we gotta go. You gotta go. take him into town, and he's going through his backpack, and he's got all these pieces of phones, like cases and like the backs off of them and all these batteries that are loose. And he's like, oh, I got to put together a phone so I could give you my number. I'm like, it's okay. Really, I don't need it. It's like, well, I have all these phones because I have so many bitches calling me all the time on my jock. I'm like, I bet you do. And he's like, no, really, I just need to put one together and give you my number. Like, really, it's okay. My dispatcher already has it. He's like, oh, okay, cool.
Whoa, he was pretty blunt, right?
Blunt, yes, indeed.
Like, I got all these bitches' numbers.
Right, that's why I've got all these phones and pieces just loose in this backpack. Right, that totally makes sense.
You know, it's a trip how far out of your people's minds they can get.
Yeah, and have no idea that they're being weird.
Well,
You're doing weird shit, dude.
well, so there's this one person. I don't even know his name, but I have 3 experiences.
With the same person?
Now, not that long ago, we were just talking about this. It's been about a year since I was in jail. And
Just over a year.
he was in there. And in the morning, you know, we're all in our oranges, sitting down quietly. It's breakfast is being served. And this fucker is the most loudest, rudest, annoying. I don't know if he's deaf or what, because he's just yelling like, "Hey, are you gonna eat your oatmeal? You gonna eat your oatmeal?" And just, dude, I've been to prison, I've been to jail, I've been all over the place, right? And like some people get knocked out before you even get a chance to even finish talking like that, right?
Just tone it down.
Oh yeah, tone it down. Be quiet, dude. It's early, dude. Anyways, I was way across the room going, "Shut the fuck up, dog.
You
Shut the fuck up,
I
dog."
was just thinking, and you feel that building up inside of you.
Oh yeah, like it's so too early for this shit, dude. If they're gonna eat, let him decide if he's gonna eat his oatmeal. Just chill out, bro. Like you're being rude, yelling. Anyways, so he's hungry, and he is homeless. So I'm taking my time and observing this person, and then, okay, so that was a jail experience with him. I'm out, time's passed, maybe 6 or 7 months, you know, sober, this, that, totally clear-headed, I don't know, at the gas station, I think, and I seen him. And he's all over the place being a total jackass, and I wasn't in a good mood, I don't remember what, and wasn't going to do nothing, but he was harassing somebody or doing something, saying something, and the person wasn't going to couldn't say nothing back, and wasn't. And I just seen it, and I said, "Hey, shut the fuck up and get out of here." And he was like, I was like, "Bro, you sound just like you did when, you know, like in my head, like when you were asking people for that oatmeal in jail." I'm like, but my heart went out to him. Like, so I have compassion, I do, and I'm being thoughtful, I'm being like, fuck. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, right?
Right.
And then other people, I activated like 3 more people. They just seen me, Mr. Leader, start some shit.
Everybody had been wanting to say
you
something.
get out of here too. Everybody had my back, and I was like, oh fuck. And I felt horrible because he walked off and he just basically like shoot off. But he was being a nuisance. He was being a.
Do you think he was spun, or he's
oh my
just
god,
an
yeah,
amped up?
spun, crazy, drugged out, talking to himself, ass crazy, tweaker, fucking
Gotcha.
weird. But doesn't matter. Still a human being.
Yeah.
And so, but then he got evicted from the gas station, and he's walking off, and he's talking to himself and yelling at everybody all the way from across to the other side of the stoplights, and then decides to turn back around. I'm like, I left or whatever, but okay. And then just recently, I think about a week ago, I saw him still out walking, and his shoes are. I go to Project Heart. I go to all these things, and like, okay, so between you and me, it's like, fuck, my heart goes out to this guy. Like, I sat there and I did. I had groceries in my truck. Me and Ocean were gonna go home, and I did. I teared up. I cried about it, about him. I felt bad for him. Anyways, so my heart softened up a little bit, and I was walking up, and he asked me for a cigarette or something or whatever. No, but I had a lighter in it, and somebody else gave him a cigarette. I fucking
Teamwork.
He asked me for a lighter. I lit his cigarette for him, and I complimented on his hat or whatever. And then he tried to immediately ask me for more. And do I got any? You give me a ride, blah blah blah. Can I live at your house? You got any oatmeal? Can I have your oatmeal? You gonna eat your oatmeal? But anyways, he's a difficult one. But I had a little more compassion for him. And then I talked to somebody over at I was out in the Safeway parking lot that knows him.
Oh. That
told me about him. And I learned some stuff about him.
What's his story that brought him to this state and mental state?
Yeah, it's sad. And he's actually used to be very talented and musically inclined. I'll do all this, that. Just drugs got to him. Bad hit, whatever the fuck. But then he got into the truck with those people, and I saw him drive off in a warm truck, safe, and they were taking him somewhere.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I felt good. But, so, it sucks. People suck.
You know, I had a roommate.
But you gotta have a heart, right?
Have a heart.
Like you did. You waited for that fucker to puke before he got in your taxi. I paid for that crazy drunk bitch's fucking tab way out in the middle of nowhere. You kind of got to have a heart, but you also got you can learn from those mistakes too.
Yeah, live and learn. That's what we
now.
should be doing. Learning as we live anyway. I had a roommate years ago when I was living up in Humboldt, and he had only lived with the good roommate, Justin and I, for, I want to say, like 2 months. It was real short term. And then we noted strange, sweet-smelling smoke coming from under his door for like 3 nights in a row.
Strange what?
Sweet-smelling smoke.
Sweet?
Yeah.
Like
So,
he was cooking honey weed oil or something?
no, otherwise he would have said something sooner and shared. So,
Oh shit, he was cooking meth or
so,
something?
well, he had come out of his room finally, and he is like, "Hey, so you guys, I've been smoking heroin."
Oh,
and
shit.
it's like, I was
I didn't
wondering
know
what
you
that
smoked
smell
heroin.
was.
I thought you slammed that.
I guess you can do both. So, anyway, he was a guitar player, and he had said, "Yeah, you know, some friends got me into it. I'm a musician, and they said that it would help me as a musician. And, you know, really, I got to thinking about it, and all the greatest guitar players and greatest musicians were, you know, heroin heads, and
Sure. They were. Alice in Chains,
Right.
Pearl Jam,
Exactly,
this and that.
and
Fucking
right.
Stone Temple Pilots.
and thinking of Bradley
Soundgarden,
from Sublime.
Nirvana.
Just right, you could go on
Sublime.
and on. So anyway, he had only been living with us for like a couple of months, and he said, you know, called like a group meeting, apartment meeting, and said, "This is all I want to do now. I just want to do heroin, and I want to make him play music and sing. So I'm going to move out and live out of my truck because I don't want to pay bills or do anything else with my money or my time." It's like,
Jesus.
holy shit. Okay, that's mighty candid of you. I didn't know what else to say. It's not too often I'm rendered speechless.
Yeah. Well, some people just give up.
Yeah.
And some people don't, like, especially when you have an addiction to heroin. I can't imagine
It's a heavy,
how strong that is to, like,
right? That's a heavy one.
I mean, you don't care about how you're dressed, how you smell, how you look, a girl's this, that, whatever, vice versa. Just like, I'm pretty sure you're just like, oh, that I see people. I know people that do that or have been addicted to that or died from it or this and that. And it's just like they take it and they sit there and just melt into their spot. You know, I've seen people
Right.
in prison doing heroin. I've seen people all over the place doing that shit, and that shit just to me scares me more than that and fentanyl.
Same.
But like,
right. And
it scares me more than
nothing about
anything.
it seems like a good time to me. Like the
what
possibility
the
of not waking
fuck?
up. Like, no thanks. I don't I don't want to play.
And then you hear about them like puking and shitting on themselves. And
Right.
there's
Drowning, like
nothing sounds
choking
good
on their own
about that
vomit.
shit.
Right. Nothing at all.
does. Or
Like,
putting a needle in your body.
oh God, I'm
dude.
so terrified of needles.
Look, dude, I have people talk shit. I got hella tattoos. But
I
those
know,
tattoos
right?
are like
There's meaning.
Like they're like vibrating needles that scrape you and put a little ink into your skin. But the mosquito injecting needles that go into your vein or into your body, that's just alien. That's not even alien. That's like that's murderously vampire or creepy.
It seems
shit.
unnatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're not just pulling blood out, you're pushing back in some kind of poisonous tar, heroin shit. And then,
Right.
so
For the longest time, as a teenager, I tried to get over my fear of needles by donating blood. And after donating a gallon, they had given, not all at once, they had given me a magnet, and I'm still freaked out by needles. I love horror movies. I can watch blood and gore on the floor all day.
dude.
But if I see a needle on the screen, like, oh, hell no.
I'm like a battlefield warrior type person, but then like I see a kid pick his nose and eat his booger, I'll throw up. You know what I mean? Like if I see if somebody does something weird, little or whatever, I throw up. Or like
So
okay, so
we
the
all
other
have
night,
our thing,
poor
we all
Ocean,
have our line.
Poor Ocean. The other night, we're sleeping. She sleeps in my bed. She's gonna grow out of
That's
it.
sweet.
She doesn't. She's scared of her room still, and she, crawls into bed with Dad. And I'm a single dad, so it's just me and her here. Dublin's not here all the time. He could be at his mom's.
Dogs
So,
don't
like-
sleep with you?
Huh? Oh hell no! They're not allowed in here unless there's like snowy, cold storms, and it's not right for them to be out there.
I gotcha.
But they're wolf dogs. Anyways, Ocean, poor girl, she's just throwing up in the middle of the night all over the place, and I'm freaking out, like, because I just, not at her, like on her, but just at the fact that I don't have,
Poor baby.
like, yeah, this and that, and it's just like, I forget where I was going with that. We were talking about,
Having a line, things that gross you out.
oh yeah,
something that's too far for
Thank you, dear. Oh, you're so good. Oh, I love when there's so many. I need more people
really
to
in.
fucking remind me of what the fuck I was talking about. So like, I throw up like at shit. Well, so it's the middle of the night. My baby just starts puke, and I wake up to like,
That's an unmistakable
and I'm like,
sound.
oh no. Oh shit. I get up. She's throwing up. And then I just start freaking out because, like, now she's already not only puked on her big blanket, my sheets, everything, pillowcase, everything's fine. And she's
poor
still
dear.
going. Carpet, sink, still in the toilet.
wait, there's
got her
more.
bath. There's more. And she just, well, it was Sunday. Me and Dublin watched the 49er,
Sunday.
the Sunday football game. And Bubby made her a couple different ice cream cones. She had... And I don't agree with all the snacks that their moms get them, but like they had some Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos. Dublin had some flaming hot Cheetos.
Oh, God, that sounds rough.
Just the junk, and then I always feed them good stuff like fruit, this and that. I do. I'm dead serious. Like
Real food.
oh yeah, I make sure she has grapes, this, that, and then snack, all kinds of good snacks, apples with
I'd
peanut butter.
definitely rather throw up grapes than flaming hot Cheetos.
Well, she had good food too, and then she loves Caesar salad. She's like on a big Caesar salad kick. But anyways,
good
she
stuff.
just ate a whole shit ton of. She wasn't sick. She didn't have a fever. She just had a whole, and she's jumping on trampolines and going crazy.
Oh, mixing it all up in her guts then.
So she woke up.
Those full guts.
I think it was those goddamn Cheetos, those stupid fucking Cheetos. I
God,
won't
that
let
sounds
any.
awful going in, but especially
their
coming
mom won't
back
let them
up.
get Takis and all those nasty things. I don't do that shit. But anyway, Dublin's a teenager, so he'll buy whatever. And
All right. Are there vending machines at NU? I was homeschooled, so I don't know.
no, I don't think so. But anyway, she threw up everywhere, and now I'm freaked out. I'm about to throw up myself. I'm fucking yelling, and this poor girl's hearing me yelling and freaking out about everything she's got to hear, and the poor thing's just like still puking, and then she gave her a bath. I figured it out. I had a whole day at the laundromat the next day, but my point is
bet.
like, I have a
The birds.
weak stomach,
So even as a dad, because that can't be the first time you've seen a kid getting sick.
But I've seen
Dirty
blood.
dighties,
I've
did
seen
that-
blood. I've changed poopy diapers and all
I've
that
seen
shit.
blood
No,
and
I've
I've
done it
seen
all.
rain.
I don't know. Look. I hate doing dishes. I hate the smell of some nasty dishwater or dishes. I just don't like dishes.
no,
I
it's
hate
pretty
dishes. That's
funny.
why I try to keep up on them. Mm-hmm. Most of the people in my family when they do their dishes, they sit them down there in the sink. I like to sit them in there and put some water in them to soak, at least, or rinse them off.
Yeah, it
Scrape
makes
off
it
in the
easier.
trash, rinse it off.
The smell of a garbage disposal can
my
be
God.
funk nasty too.
Oh, dude.
Like I use
just
these
have-
little
I hate-
tablets that slowly dissolve and clean it and make it smell more fresh.
I hate nasty smells.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, who loves nasty smells? But I guess some have a higher tolerance than
To
others.
be honest with you, my cat is really fucking lucky. I love her. And
you thinking of a
my
cat box?
My birds aren't smelly. Birds don't really have a smell.
Right.
But I have a cat litter box that I have to change a lot.
Gotcha. My Mr. Kittles, he would go outside, use a neighbor yard.
Yeah, because she's an indoor
didn't
cat.
have to deal with the box.
Her and her brother used to be outdoor cats until I got the wolves.
It's my cat in a box. Well, understandable.
Well, look, the wolves killed Coolio.
That is not
And-
Coolio.
Tahoe died, so nature takes care. It's whatever. Nova's left, and nature's left. So the two females are still Coolio. Rest in peace, Coolio, and rest in peace, Tahoe.
And so who's left is
I
all
found out who
copacetic,
killed
good
Tahoe,
family.
by the
Oh.
way, but I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, fair enough. Then we should move right along then.
Yeah, because that's just something I can't attend to.
Well, there's plenty of time in the future. Is that a giant Pez dispenser in your hand? I gotta know. What is that thing?
This is
Good God, what
a
is that
good,
thing?
big, giant, not a Pez, but a giant San Francisco 49er lighter.
Okay, so it's like this long metal stick with a helmet on the end. Which is why I think it looks like
What's
a giant
coming
Pez
out of the
dispenser.
end of the helmet?
Fire!
And we're going to burn those Seahawks' asses.
Fire!
Shoot them out the sky.
That sounds dirty.
No, you don't.
Their asses.
You don't need to understand none of that football talk. I
Foosball.
shouldn't even bring it up. I do my best to not bring up the football.
I guess it's my fault. I did it to myself, asking, "What is that?"
Well, I'm not even like one of those guys, ladies, that watches football like that. I only watch the 49ers. Like,
You're not obsessive about every game, hand
hell
in the
no.
pants.
Oh, it's football night, Monday night. No. If the Niners are playing, I'm watching, and everybody bounce.
I'm
know what
busy.
saying? Nah, I don't
Put
do
the
all
phone on silent.
that. No, I don't get crazy no more. I don't break TVs or don't do nothing, none of that stupid
Good,
shit.
because that seems like a bad practice, an expensive one at that.
I have come a long way. I'm very
This is
involved.
good.
I'm very involved in the I'm one of the faithful. I'm one of the fanatics.
Yeah, fanatic enough to get tattooed.
Oh yeah, right here. That's my Care Bear
Logo
power right
in
there.
the center, right? Because
Yep.
you care a lot.
That's right on the solar plex, or whatever you call it. The solar
Solar plexus?
The solar flex is what I call it. My Care Bear shit.
That's a weird
I rub
flex.
it. I go like that.
I
I rub
rub
it,
it.
and I light the beam, and it comes out my chest like a superhero
Yeah.
light, and then you'll see it in the
Light
sky,
the beam.
like Batman.
Light the beam, which makes me think of another tattoo of
The
yours,
Kings.
the King's logo, right?
Yeah.
Light the. So does that mean a couple of beams come shooting
I
off your
got
body,
beams
depending?
shooting out my everywhere,
Beams shooting out the ass.
full of light. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, what else? What else about you?
What else about me?
Let's get funny with it. I
Well-
know you're a funny person.
Shit, I don't know. I was gonna say inspire me.
You got your purple hair and
It's
your purple shirt.
well, I would actually call my hair magenta, but
Okay.
you know that's
I
fine.
stand
Purple's
corrected.
fine.
Hey, and for those of you, well, that haven't been over to her house, I've been to her house, and she is
My
like me.
nightmare
Like
before Christmas.
I've had women make me tote up all my stuff and take all my shit down and decorate the house however they want.
Wah,
So I don't
wah.
have a man cave,
Right.
but I got tons of shit to go into a man cave one day when I get a man cave. But You go
Start
to her,
digging.
When you go to her house, it's like me. Like that's how my bedroom was at my parents'. There was no white on the wall. Every bit of the wall was full.
Right. I like to cover up all of
everything,
my
ceiling to everything.
That's good.
My
Yeah, I
friends
like
were
to
like,
keep my
"Dude,
eye
your
busy.
room's dope." Everybody loved my room.
Yeah. And all of my previous places, I had small like studio apartments or renting a bedroom with other people. And so then it was especially easy to cover every inch
And now
of
it's
wall
yours.
space.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You run
and
that shop.
You're right. And my slanty shanty is a two-bedroom
it's
house
dope.
now, so I've got a little bit more space to work with.
I went into her bathroom
packed.
too. Like everywhere, anywhere you are, you go walk towards the kitchen, you go anywhere in her house, and it's full of the cool. I'm talking like if you were in like an old, like what I would say, maybe like a Hollywood person's collector's items house. Like you go in there,
Horror movie memorabilia.
yeah. Well, not just horror movie, but like
taxidermy and skulls and pelts.
rappers and this and that, a lot of shit. So like
Yo, MTV reps.
on the wall too, like there's just so much memorabilia, just so much cool shit.
So I've got
Collector's items shit. Oh,
I
what
don't-
was it on the wall when I went in to use your bathroom? That's what I was getting at. You got this.
Was it the skeleton that says "Oh crap"? The skeleton on the
Oh,
toilet.
you had a bunch of things, but I took a picture of it. Is it right in front of the toilet?
I've got a sign that says "Have a lovely poop" right in front of the toilet.
I saw that too. No, it wasn't that. Like I said, there's a bunch.
Yeah, and then there's another sign that's got a list of like toilet jokes, like why do ducks have tail feathers to cover their butt quacks?
Yeah, that was it. That was probably it. I was just reading shit, laughing.
And then, yeah,
I
and
couldn't
one
pee for a minute. I was like trying to pee, and I'm reading shit, and like, whoa.
So I need
froze
another
up like
sign
a
that says, "Have a
It was
lovely
like
pee."
probation when when you can't pee,
Oh,
and
right.
someone's staring at you. I
come
was
on,
just
get on with it.
staring at all the shit on your wall.
And then I've got a sign above my sink that says, "Did you ever wonder if the dollar bill in your hand was up a stripper's ass crack? Now you are. Wash your hands."
That's what it was. That's what it was.
So I don't know if you've noticed in my living room, I've got a painting of Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it says "Welcome to Texas."
Yeah, I've seen that.
Henry painted that.
Yeah, and Michael Myers hanging out the window.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Henry, my tattoo guy?
Yes, and he's done
Yeah.
5 of my 12
shouts
tattoos.
out to Henry at Shooting Ink.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Henry and his wife Tiff. She does great
Tiff.
tie-dye.
Love Tiff.
Yeah,
She used to
and
do
for
dye my hair green and this and that. And
right,
I
Erm.
put all the American flag shit in it, and like every holiday I would have her dye my hair and cut it
And
it
so
out.
perfect because she's such a colorful person.
Oh, she killed it.
yeah,
I just don't want
I
to
bet.
do that to my hair anymore.
Why?
Bleach it, I mean, or dye
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So when I do mine, my mom, who's a hairdresser, she owns Hairline Salon on Zion in Nevada City. I mean, while we're throwing out shout outs and all that jazz.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Who now?
So she doesn't, my mom is Rose. Rose.
What?
Yeah.
Your mom is Rose?
Yeah.
At what?
At Hairlines on Zion.
Oh,
It's
shit.
across the street from Dave's Auto.
Okay, which is by
in Nevada
SPD?
City. Yeah, exactly.
I know exactly what
Suckers
you're
pay
talking
double.
about.
Sweet. Yeah, so my mom's
Nice.
Rose. She's got a
Shouts
rose
out to your
tattoo on her
mama.
chest. Yeah. Great derailment. Now I forgot. Oh, yeah. So rather than bleach my whole head, she does a heavy highlight and then puts
you
the
always
pink
got
over
something
it.
cool in there.
And then I have some pink shampoo that I buy from Sally's Supply so I can just keep it going bright and fresh.
Sally from Grass Valley.
And it smells like candy.
Does it really?
Yeah, the
like
shampoo does.
Permanent marker shit? Or I mean, not permanent marker.
Yeah,
what's it called,
Sir Marks a
markers?
lot, like the
Yeah.
scented markers. Those
Remember
are fun to
those?
huff. Yeah,
Oh, I
intro
didn't
to
care
huffing.
about coloring with them. I would just try to eat them and smell them.
Yes, for sure. There's a picture of my sister and I that I found recently of when we were kids, and I've got like this blue streak coming down my nose and my lips to my chin. Oh, gee, what are we doing? And I'm like holding up a picture, like so proud.
Ray,
Like what I've been doing.
you got
now.
any good jokes?
I almost told one, but that's a visual joke.
Oh,
Well-
what were we talking about when we first got here? And I said, oh, it's okay because you
I
can get
asked if
away
I
with
could
it.
cuss.
Oh.
Can I say boobs, balls, or boner?
Yeah, you can get away with it.
Excellent. Boner.
Yeah, Nate's got the thing on it. I'm just trying to not. I'm just trying to be respectful.
I hear you. I was mainly
have a number of
asking
listeners.
because
Oh yeah, you're good. No,
'cause,
you know, I told the listeners they're gonna get some comedy dose.
this is good. Because, like, for me, the word bonus just sounds like boner in my head. So
Yeah.
it's happened so much to now the words are just transposed. And often I'll just pop off boner.
Well, I need more ladies on, anyways. Like for example, when I just told you I saw my brother's girl Maggie. You know, my neighbors.
Yeah, I love Maggie. She's
Yeah.
great.
I told her that you were going to be my guest on the episode tonight, and she was like all excited. What?
Oh my God, the one time I did karaoke at Gary's, it was with Maggie and our mutual friend Lindsay. This is years ago, and I was
Yeah.
hammered, which is how I got talked into it.
Yeah.
Or more like I was drugged from my
Yeah,
stool and had
yeah.
a microphone
You're coming
shoved in
with
my
us?
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It started off with 6 of us, but then
They're wild.
they started dropping like flies as we all realized we're trashed and don't
Shouts
actually
out
know
to
the
Maggie
words to
and
push
Lindsay.
it. By Salt and Pepper.
I don't know if they
we thought we
listen
knew
to it or not.
They should.
But they probably will to your
I
episode.
was going to say they will. I'll tell them about it.
With your episode, they will.
Yeah.
But shouts out to Maggie and Lindsay and my brother Colin and the kids and everybody
I
else.
met him once, and it was Halloween of 2020. Yeah, your brother Colin. I had no idea. You guys are like nothing alike. You don't look alike. I never would have guessed.
Well, if I shave my head, then we do. We're like twins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was also trashed because it was 2020.
But I got a head of hair
Needed
and
to
he's
get
a
out of the
baldy.
house.
You know?
Yeah.
He's still a bald
How
head.
tall are you? Are you 6'3"?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a tall bird.
Damn, you
Another
nailed it.
reason why it seems weird that you would be squeamish over vomit. Like, I just don't picture a big dude being like, "Ugh."
that's the thing is like I've I delivered puppies with bloody sacks and put them on their mom's
Changed
nipple
diapers.
and, changed poopy diapers, pee diapers, had blood, killed,
Right.
fucking this, that. I didn't mean when I said killed, not humans or nothing like.
But right, I mean, kid falls,
But, like,
scrapes, cuts a finger,
hunting,
whatever.
fish, this, that, like, yeah, like I've seen blood. You know, how's this? So when I was a kid, and my mom she can't vouch for me now, but my mom could have vouched for me when I was a kid, when the nurse would take my blood. You know,
God.
no, just as a kid, you know, they got to take your blood and they put the needle in your arm and pull like a vial or whatever. You know, that never bothered me. It never bothered me as a kid.
That's interesting.
Hold on. Yeah, just hang on. So
There's a cat on your counter.
oh yes, big time, and still to this day. So I was fine with it. I was tough. I was like, yeah, watch this, mom. Like, and good job, Ryan. You know what I mean? I did a good job all the way from that to like, I don't know what happened, but now as an adult, and what happened, I think, is this one nurse fucking scarred me for life. She poked at me and poked at me. She couldn't get my vein. She couldn't
that's the worst.
She sucked. She couldn't get it, and it was just the creepiest, like chop me up, like weird
God.
shit ever happened. And I think that was where it was. But
That makes sense because I
but it-
feel like I always get a trainee or somebody who's poking and then fishing around under the skin. Or going through
okay, let's
the
stop.
vein.
So that's what I'm talking about, right? So just hold on. So I don't know
like
what happened
everyone
to
has
me.
a deer story.
Maybe
Everyone's
like
got a bad.
Maybe I got some. You know how Spider-Man got bit by a radioactive spider or whatever the fuck made him a super. I feel like as a kid or whatever, like too much kissing dogs and loving on my dog and that dog saliva. Oh yeah, the dog saliva entered my bloodstream and now I'm just dog, right?
Dog.
But you
Oh,
go, no,
but I'm not dogged out.
You know, like when you go to pick a tick off of a dog and they're just like,
oh God,
they
yeah,
bite
those
you or
give me the
they want it.
fucking
Like,
willies,
what'd you
too.
do? What'd you pick off me? Give it to me. What is that? And they want to sniff it. What did you just pick off me? I want to see it.
Right.
Well, like I have some crazy shit. Like my body, I'm just very in tuned, like with myself, and like the idea of a needle going into my body and into a vein to inject blood out and into a it's just alien to me. It's creepy. It's like the weirdest shit. It gives me the creeps. So it was about, and I've been to the doctor a few times. I'm pretty healthy, but
This is good.
one of the last times I was at the doctor's office, they took my blood, and 3 nurse women had to hold. I started to fall. One grabbed me. She
Like
yelled
passing
for
out?
2 more came in. Oh yeah, 2 more came in.
Oh, my
It was the
stars.
first time in my life. I mean, I've done drugs, this, that, whatever you want to call it, experienced as a teenager and this and that and whatnot. But I fell out. I felt I warmed up. Oh, it was warm and fizzy, and like I was about to skydive into like floating into a hot tub or something slowly in slow motion, and just that's when people bang their head on something. But
Right.
one caught me, and then she yelled for 2, and I'm pretty big at the time, so they held me up, and then it was crazy.
Yeah.
Because
how's
from
that?
trying to take my blood. I
and
fainted for the first time in my life.
That's
and then they had to
crazy.
go and get me some juice and some kind of like
Bring your
snack
blood
for
sugar
yeah,
back
yeah,
up.
There's
Yeah.
something about
That's
my blood
usually
sugar.
what they do when you donate blood after the fact. They give you a cookie, a little.
They did. They
swig
gave me
of
a
juice
treat, like it was some kind of graham cracker and a juice or something, some shit. But they made me drink. I drank it and ate it, and I sat
That's
there.
wild, though. That's beyond feeling shaky, nervous,
And I'm
sweating.
tatted the fuck
anxious.
up, dude. I'm like blasted,
Right.
but the needles,
It
I
is
call them
so
mosquito
different.
needs. It is.
That makes sense.
Injection.
I like that analogy, mosquito needles.
Yeah, the ones
But-
that suck you.
That sounds so dirty. You like happy ending?
No, that's a bad ending. Even if they pay you for it, right?
I wouldn't know.
I've never done the whole. I would never donate blood. That's vampire shit,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Fuck are you talking about? I would never. I don't. Hey,
reminds me
shoot
of
and
another
kill me.
story.
Kill me before you ever try to save my life by putting somebody else's organs or blood into me. I'm not a donor on my license. Not scared to say it. Nope. And I'll tell you
I
why.
figure I'm not going to
No,
need them.
I will
if there's
tell you
anything
why I'm
left,
not.
have fun.
I will tell you why I'm not. For one, you don't want it. 2,
You don't want it. You're like,
you don't
I'm
want
done.
my
I've already
heart. I got the
abused
heart of
it.
a lion, dude. You don't want to live this life. Hey, but for 2, I feel like one of those paranoid people. Like if I signed up for that, then there's some rich dude out there that needs that heart that will come find a way to whack you
Come
in your
and
sleep.
harvest your
they'll come. Yeah,
organs.
they'll get you. They'll find a way, make it look like an accident. Boom, they got him. We got him.
That's the premise of
all
at
right,
least
it's on
2
its way
horror
in a
movies that I can think
helicopter.
of right off the top of my
So
head.
I don't fucking do that. Nope, I'm not
Don't
a
give 'em
donor,
reason.
and I don't want you to donate any blood to me. If I'm dying, then
My
I'm
blood's
dying.
good.
If I die, I die, and you let me go back to my home in the spirit world.
Fair
Straight up.
enough. Well, it's good to
That's-
know
And now I just
what
said
you
that
want.
live on whatever, so that's my wishes. If I'm dying,
It's documented.
if I'm dying and I'm like dead,
This is your DNR.
yeah. If I'm like dying and like I'm gonna die or whatever, and I'm dead or whatever, like don't try to save me with somebody else's
I
heart.
want to be
No,
safe.
like if you can save me, but like don't. Not if it means giving me someone else's blood or giving me someone else's heart or organs.
Even the blood.
Yeah, no blood. Don't keep.
right.
No, I don't want nobody else's
Even in
blood.
these modern times
dude,
where
I don't
they're
know how to
like
explain
testing
it.
for.
I
All
think
right.
it'd take me a few pages to sit down and write, and I could explain it to everyone.
So it's that
That's so
personal
creepy.
spiritualism.
Yeah,
It's not
spiritualism, yes.
just fear of like say AIDS in the 80s.
Oh no
and
no no no
people
no 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 no!
getting
It's worse than the AIDS.
blood.
It's more. Yeah, it's worse than AIDS. It's like it's worse than AIDS. It's like even if your blood was clean, it's get that hell
All
no.
right, I hear you.
No one's blood. Like naturally, the blood that pumps through my heart is the only blood that should be in my body, and that is the rest of that is man-made, and I'm against that.
I'm immediately thinking of another horror movie. I think it was Burnt Offerings. It starts off with this guy, like back in the 70s, and he gets in this gnarly car accident, ends up losing his arm. So, abracadabra, he gets a cadaver arm
Yeah.
in the hospital. And then after that, well, come to find out, the arm's trying to kill him in various ways and strangle his wife because it was the arm of a
See, I
serial
don't watch
killer.
those movies.
Yeah, they gave him a killer
I
arm.
don't watch the scary, twisted movies. I'll have a nightmare.
Oh, see, that to me is a free movie.
I guess that I reserve my whatever for like the time when it comes, you know? like to
Alright.
protect the kids or the family, or like, yeah, I keep my crazy reserved, like, yeah, don't do scary movies. I'd rather have a peaceful, loving life, and I like the idea of eating at the dinner table with your family, and like, because I've seen people do it. I've been invited to that and witnessed it, and it's fun. It's
That
just
wholesome
it's amazing.
structure
I didn't
of
grow up
all
with
being
that.
at-
Yeah. I love manners. I just love when things flow with peace and love. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I love people getting
sounds good.
along. I love manners. I love respect, and I just
And there should
the
be
opposite.
more.
What is the opposite of that, Ray?
What- disrespect?
Yeah, and chaos and dysfunction and all that. I'm fucking That's what my life consists of, and I'm tired of it. I guess I'm
fair
putting
enough
my
if you've
foot
had
down
enough.
to it and making some boundaries. Because, oh, dude, yeah.
Nothing wrong with personal boundaries. Everyone should have some personal boundaries.
So I'm two dogs.
And it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, I'm two dogs. I'm learning. Today, even at Neil's, I was working, and I forgot what it was, but I was like, I had a little conversation. Oh, I know what it was. I don't want to admit it on this, though.
Okay.
But I will talk about it, but I don't want to admit all of it.
Fair enough.
But I said, hey, two dog, can we quit doing this? Please?
Like instead of
I'm-
like thing
and
one,
I'm like-
thing two,
and
it's
he
one
didn't-
dog,
he
two
didn't-
dog.
The other dog, yeah, he didn't respond to me, but he was there listening.
Mm.
He's stone cold motherfucker, I tell you.
Always listening.
And oh yeah, it's me. I'm talking about myself. Two
Hello,
dogs.
me.
I'm
It's
me and me.
again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, it's me again.
You just reminded me of the joke I was going to tell. Okay.
Megadeth?
Yeah, it is. Totally. Dave Mustaine. So a Roman walks into a bar, holds up 2 fingers, orders 5 beers. So in Roman numerals,
Yeah. I got
V
it. I
is
got
5.
it. I got it.
2 fingers, 5 beers.
Hey, you know, hopefully I don't fucking screw this joke up, but it was one of my favorite
yes.
jokes. So, no, this is a recovery podcast, you know, a sober podcast, right? You know that. And so, like, I don't like to talk about drugs or in a positive way, but like, this is a joke. This is a joke. I'm Irish. It is a joke, and it is, but it's related to alcohol. So it's kind of, I think I'll let it rip anyways, but I think I might butcher it. But this guy, this Irish guy comes to America from Ireland, and he comes from 3 Irish brothers or whatever, right? And he always gets off work and goes to this pub or whatever. This is the only Irish pub where he's in town or whatever, closest to home, and I'm gonna fuck this joke up. But anyways, he goes. Let me just try it. He goes into the bar and goes to the bartender and anyways, he quit drinking. He goes, I quit, and he orders 2 beers or whatever, and he tells the bartender he quit drinking, and the bartender goes, oh, what the fuck are these 2 beers for? And he's like, oh, these are for me 2 brothers back home. And but that's totally not how the joke goes. I fucked it up already, but you're still laughing.
I'm still
But
laughing.
I know that's the gist of the joke.
Oh,
But
man. How about an
fucking
Irishman?
Irish people, they're crazy.
Have you heard this one?
That's why I'm not allowed to drink.
An Irishman walks out of a bar. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the joke.
No.
Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah, I ran out of one.
Oh, my stars. Or the classic blonde walks into a bar, says, ouch.
I hate bars. The sweat, the
Yeah,
smell.
I haven't been in years, and I really
You
don't
don't
care
find
to.
yourself. I feel like me. I've never really found myself in a bar unless I was single, alone, lonely, or going through something.
Round ring.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been out to a bar to just go have like fun, like people do.
We're
you
gonna
know?
go do
Yeah.
karaoke
And do it safe and get a
Cab or
taxi or
Uber
whatever.
home,
Yeah, just like I just don't like bars. You know what it is? Is like the fucking music sucks.
Yeah.
The people
atmosphere,
are annoying,
right. The
and you're
smells.
crammed together, and Oh, dude, a drink that you could get at the stores like 3 times. Yeah, it's just all bad.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I remember it being
I'm not one of those
anyway.
creeps that's like, yo, baby, what's up? And I don't fucking dance either. So
It's okay. White men can't dance anyway.
realists don't dance, they boogie.
I was going to... Never mind. Self-edit.
Yeah, we don't dance,
Run
we
out
boogie.
and get your
Like,
cookie.
hey, oh my God, Ray, if I win the lottery,
Don't drop
hey,
N-bombs.
you know, you people have caught me dancing, and I didn't know I could dance, but I only did it because like I must have won some money or something. Because like
You
if
were
I win,
inspired.
yeah, if I win the jackpot, well, yesterday was a horrible day, and today I've just had to like stay out of my head. But if I were
days
to
are
win
like
the
that.
lotto and win like millions or billions of dollars, or like
That would be nice.
come court, I am granted like to stay free, stuff like that. Like you'll see me fucking dance.
Good. I believe you.
Oh, I'll do a fucking
That is
dance. I'll do an
definitely a
Irish
reason to
jig
dance.
all over the place. I'll dance.
Jiggity jig.
You'll see me
You
dancing,
see me rolling.
smiling, and singing and spreading love. Cause like,
That is definitely a good cause to dance, for sure.
yeah. But like money.
Yeah.
Other than, oh no. Back to what we were talking about. I don't fucking dance.
How
So
far back?
yeah, I don't dance.
Well,
So fuck
I
a
almost,
bar. I don't
almost ran
ever
into some dude
ever
at the
need to
Dollar
go to
Tree.
a bar ever again.
Yeah. I agree with you. You don't.
No, and you don't either.
And I don't either, right? I almost ran into some dude at the Dollar Tree recently because I was doing a little happy dance in the aisle. They had my favorite candy.
See, you got, oh yeah, food.
Yeah.
My leg starts to twitch when I'm eating.
Like restless leg syndrome. Or
Yeah, like if I'm eating something I'm really happy about.
Like, yeah, mine is
it'll
more
just-
of like a little slide wiggle.
Look, just thinking about it.
Shimmy.
My right leg just started tapping.
Getting ready for takeoff.
Oh, yeah.
Raspberries and
Pizza.
blackberries, those little candies that have like the little crunchies on the outside, but the inside is jelly. They're so good.
yeah.
Oh, I gave Ocean
Where do
some
you
for
get
her
those?
birthday. These
Those
ones
are like
I found at the
I got
Dollar
those for
Tree.
Christmas when I was a kid, and I don't find them anywhere.
Memories.
Yeah.
They do have them at Lazy Dog downtown.
Ooh,
But
they-
yeah, I got
oh,
the
yeah,
bagged
yeah,
like
yeah. Or
Haribo
Nevada
brands
City.
at Dollar
Hey,
Tree.
what is it? Ryan, my old manager at the 5 Mile House, my buddy Ryan, we argued about how it's the Haribo, and you just said it. Give me some knuckles, fucker.
Bam.
Hey, you hear that, Ryan? It's Haribo, not what did he call it? Oh, I would have to go listen to back to the Ryan Jensen's episode. Just
That's too much work, man.
What did he call it? Haribo or Harry.
Caribou.
I forget what he said. I almost want to call. Hey, let's do it. Let's do something new. Let's call somebody
A
on
hairy
the pod.
bow.
Yeah, let's just do something funny. You keep talking to me and whatnot. And in the
Like
meantime,
Jerky Boys.
I call it Haribo.
jerky.
Hey, I call it Haribo. You call it Haribo. You say tomato. I say, or you say tomato. I say tomato.
My sister teases me a lot because I say potato salad. Like, potato, fine. But when it comes to potato salad, I don't know why. There's an A at the end every
Yeah.
time. Are you going to throw it on speakerphone here?
I will. Hopefully, he doesn't answer like, you know.
He'll wait for it to ring through first.
He's a
Never-
gentleman. He never really.
A gentleman on a
Yeah.
scala.
He's a good dad and all that.
That's good.
He might answer the phone. Fuck your French fries, because that was something that we created at work.
That makes me think of Chappelle. Fuck your couch.
Well, yeah.
I can't go to my phone right now.
No.
No.
Okay, but it was
Well,
like hair.
put a pin in it.
So like I say Haribo.
Oh my God, it feels like there's something crawling in my ear. Spazzing out.
Really? Ah. You get it?
Nah, I must just be like one of those tiny hairs going sideways or
Oh,
something.
your
oh
hair.
man, that is wigging me out
Hey,
though.
you got your hair. I
It's
can see it.
Sorry. I just need to freak out for a
That's why I
minute.
shaved mine all the way around.
Ow,
Just got the
fuck.
top.
I don't think
Here,
I
I'll
have
tell you
enough
what.
hair to do
We'll
that.
pause because I gotta pee. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pee and we'll figure out
Pause.
your.
No. I don't know what I did here. What did I do?
Hey, you got a bat crawling out of your ear.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
My name is Betty. My style is erratic. I get it now. I just figured it out.
Did you
huh?
figure it out? I still got to pee,
Retard.
though, home girl.
Yeah, I could do
All
that
right,
too.
ladies, we're going to pause for a minute. We'll
Hey,
be back in 1,
ladies.
2, 3, and we're back. And we just had a funny laugh. Well,
Yeah, good times. Noodle salad.
and I just took a little longer because it's so hard. Like when I pee, I go outside. I live in the
so
forest.
hard.
Go outside and pee on a tree.
Sounds dirty.
And on my way back, my dog Patty, he does that thing when he sees me coming, and he just lays down, rolls on his back, and and he knows, and if I pass him, if I just walk past him and don't.
Oh, no token belly rubbing or some kind of loving.
Oh, he just got the belly rubbed down, and I love
That's
you,
a good
boy.
dog.
You're a good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he has got a position in himself right.
Oh, he'll
in
trip
the
Ocean.
way.
He'll trip me on walks.
He almost got me earlier in the driveway.
Well, wolves, their mom is the worst. The mom is the worst.
Wolves of London.
See, this one, you're the best at this.
That's a classic.
Hey, oh my God, I might even watch that tonight.
Oh yes,
They should come out with
I highly recommend
They
it.
should come out with
Everyone
a new
should.
version of that.
Yeah. But I would still want it to be real effects
Yeah.
and not CGI.
Yeah.
I hate when things get cheapened with CGI.
it should
But then
be
again, I'm a
made by
horror head
Steven
and a movie
Spielberg or
snob in that way.
somebody.
Did you say Spielberger? Sounds delicious.
But anyways, Mama Wolf will trip your ass, and she
You're
specializes.
tripping.
Oh, she'll run right in front of you, and she's special. Yeah, no.
Special
If
delivery.
you
It's you.
Native American Indians could probably relate to the people.
I am
Alaskans.
29% Aztec. Does that count?
Oh wow, That's
Native
pretty badass.
American, but not United.
We'll talk about that. But this little bitch trips you. She'll trip you. And they trip you. Wolves will trip you. They will go. They're very smart, very
Is there more
tenacious
to
and,
that
and
besides-
obnoxious. Like they're so smart, obnoxious. Like
Okay, 'cause
like human. Like
I'm hearing you in your personal experience, but is there more to that? Like it's a known fact. So
Look it up.
There's memes.
Okay,
made about
so
it.
anyone out there that has wolves, like pet wolves or
or halvesies.
wolf dogs. Well, she's wolf. Now she's the runt of the litter, and her dad is Arctic wolf.
makes sense.
Her dad is Arctic. So her brother Tahoe
looks petite.
was a huge, big old wolf. Like her brother was a big wolf. He was
my
shot
God,
and
see
killed by a
pictures.
neighbor. And anyways, she was the runt. Now her mom is Alaskan gray wolf, and the dad was Arctic wolf, which they're really tall and slimmer and skinnier due to the snow and busting through the snow and whatnot.
Word.
But that was a rescue wolf, and then from a rescue place and another one, and then they had wolf puppies. She's the third litter of Mama. What is Mama? Shaka. Shaka is her mama's name.
Shaka, that was the name? Like
Shaka
Shaka
Wolf.
Khan?
She's a wolf. Oh God. They had a den. They were all these puppies. Nova and Tahoe and her puppy brothers and sisters there was 8 of them.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah, there were 8 of them, and when we got them, we didn't plan on getting wolf pups, and so
Had 'em then.
Sadie's
Good-sized litter.
Sadie's family from Kauai came up right when Brandon, who had the wolves up the top of the hill at the time, he moved. He's gone. He took his
passed away?
Him and his wolves moved to another big property way further out into the wilderness.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Anyhow, when these puppies were just puppies and just born or whatever, my crazy Kauaian family and his son were out hunting squirrels with BB guns and
Yeah. Living off the land.
yeah, that's all they wanted to do when they came out here was hunt. And so I gave him the kid a BB gun and Keely and
You'll shoot your eye out.
Cruz, and we went up there and we're hunting turkeys actually.
Oh.
Anyway, and it was time. It was all good. It was all legit. But these puppies and Brandon's driving home while we were hunting, and the kid had a BB gun in his hand, and we're on the road up on my property, but still where he has to go to his house.
Okay.
And he's like, "Yeah, we got some wolf pups. You want to see them?" And they're like, "What? Yeah, let's go."
Right.
And then we went back down, and the girls and the cousins and all the lady, her sister, and everyone's like, what? And we went up there.
What?
They all fell in love.
Okay.
And it's that's that whole.
How can you not fall in love with
It's
a
that
puppy
whole
anyway?
no,
but
listen. It's the
especially,
whole
like,
fucking
unique.
Marley and Me story. That movie, Marley and Me. This woman, my ex, and her sister, and all them, and everybody except for Keely and the kids. Oh, we want a puppy. We want a puppy. And now they get big wolves, and who's got to take care of them? Daddy. Who's left with them? Daddy. Who has to feed them? Daddy. Yeah. Who do they love? Daddy.
Daddy, of course. Yeah, the one that takes care of them, that feeds them, gives the love, all
Well,
the
then,
things, the
so
attention.
Nova was the runt, and she had 12 puppies. So
Wow.
she got pregnant by the neighbor's dog down the street, which his name was Zeppelin. And Zeppelin,
Wait, the neighbor's name was Zeppelin, or the dog's
the
name was
dog's name was Zeppelin.
Neighbor
This
dog.
black dog that kept coming up here to visit with Nova. And
Makes
Nova,
sense. Black dog, Zeppelin.
Yeah, and Nova and Tahoe, my wolves, were free range at the time. They were not locked up. They stayed close. They were here, but they would run off and get in trouble. Started getting in more trouble. Then they got in a little enclosure right here. Anyhow, so Zeppelin kept coming to visit Nova. You know, we fixed Tahoe. We got Tahoe neutered. My big wolf boy, Tahoe. We got him fixed, neutered, and then we didn't get Nova neutered just yet. Like at the same time, it was like we waited because it was one at a time. We had it set up.
All right.
Anyway,
Helps with payments.
so I finally met the neighbors, and the mother of the son was from Italy, and her whole life, most of her life, she raised purebred Siberian Huskies, and the son bred German Weimaraner's, hunting dogs, like or how do I say it? Weimaraner's.
Yeah, I can't help you with that one.
They're called German Weimaraners. Look them up, and they're purebred. So a purebred German Weimaraner and a purebred Siberian Husky created Zeppelin. And so so Zeppelin got my wolf pregnant, and that's the dogs that I have, and I had 12 of them. Got rid of all of them except for 3. Hawk disappeared. Mountain lion, or a neighbor killed him too. He was one of my favorite. He was the one that Sadie picked out. And then I kept the 2 white ones, Patty and Niner.
Gotcha.
So now I'm left with Mama and the 2 brothers.
3 left in the pack. Well says.
Yeah. And Patty's free range. He's the sweetest. He breaks out of the enclosure and breaks in. If anybody, it's the craziest shit.
Don't mind if I do.
Everybody that's been here has seen it.
I'll just help myself.
Yeah, he gets up on the big deck railing, walks a fine thin line like one of those string walkers from buildings. It's insane.
Tightrope.
He walks the whole tight rope and then walks around the cage and then jumps off, and he's free. And the other 2 don't know how to do it, and they bark at him and yell, "What are you doing? How do you?" He is intelligent, like he's human.
Huh?
One night, Ocean's flinging a cell phone charger from the couch over here, just like a lasso, and flinging it across the room over here, and Patty's sitting over here watching it, and I'm yelling I'm cooking, and I'm like, "Ocean, stop doing that." And Patty sees me yell at her about it, and then she does it again. And Patty looks at me and looks around. I was like, "God damn it, Ocean, stop doing that." And Patty gets up, walks over, picks up the cell phone charger in his mouth, walks it over to the fucking couch, and sets it right by her feet for her to continue to throw it, like it's a game. And I'm like, "That's it."
Enabler.
Yeah, alien dog. Yeah.
That's funny.
He's amazing.
I love how you say he's free range, because, I mean, I'm used to just hearing that phrase with chickens. Like, oh, does he leave you eggs, like, behind
I don't know
your
what else
truck?
other way to put it. He's free range. I mean, I'm coming home, and here he comes popping out of the bushes. Dad,
Ranger Patty
I know
here.
the sound of that engine. That's my dad. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, dogs are good like that. To be a welcome wagon and just recognize the sounds of vehicles, know who's coming.
Sometimes I wish I had video footage to this podcast, because look right above your head. like right behind your head.
Oh, don't freak me out.
No,
Is
no,
it
no,
a
no.
spider?
Oh no, nothing. No, nothing to freak out. There's
the
something
birds
about.
watching.
That's a trip right there. Yeah, they're like frozen, just listening. They're watching and listening. They never are like that.
Oh, they're little birdies.
They're
They're
into it.
adorable.
They're so loud and obnoxious. Yeah, they're just chilling, watching, and
observing.
listening.
Right. So now we're
Right
the
above
ones
your
that are
head, too.
practically in a cage. Then
Yep.
it's the reverse.
They're watching over us.
Outside looking in.
This right here, I'm gonna give to Joe Rogan one day.
Doesn't
Doesn't
okay,
that
why?
just remind you of him?
Yeah, I could see that. So like
Well, they always
astronaut
wear
with a
this
crystal ball for
astronaut
a head.
spacesuits on his podcast.
Oh, right.
and so
okay.
it's
So
like
there's
the
the
ball.
tie-in. It reminds
It
me
reminds me of the Golden Trophy too.
Yeah, I was thinking, was that like the MTV Music Awards or something
Yeah,
that has the
it's just-
Moon Man on it?
Yeah, I don't know what the. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe
Does
it
it
is.
say MTV on there?
Does
I
it?
feel
No,
like I saw
it doesn't-
letters on the
it
bus.
does not say nothing.
Did you know
like
that
It's all
MTV
gold.
expired?
It's an golden astronaut with a clear globe head.
No more MTV.
What do you mean?
Dunzo.
Bullshit.
I
I watch.
They shut down all other channels.
No, I watch. Whatchamacallit, and I just watched the new episode last night or last week, and it starts out. It's
got to be a
owned by
show that's
MTV.
gravitated then to like
Well,
some
you're
other
probably
streaming
right. You know more
platform.
than me. So what? So explain it to them.
So, well, after 44 years of being in existence, they shut down all of their channels.
Oh, it was it's the Taylor Sheridan show I was watching, and on Paramount.
Oh,
And-
see,
and then
there it
there's-
is. So Paramount, right. So the MTV channels have shut down. So the very first video that was played, I want to say it was 1981, but it was the Bogles, Video Killed the Radio Star. And that was the last video that they played before shutting down all of the MTV channels was Video
So
Killed
the
the Radio
channels,
Star.
but the company is still alive or no?
They're donezo.
No company. MTV's just done.
MTV is done.
Okay, well, I did see that it went.
MTV.
It went like this. It did the thing. It went MTV.
okay.
And then
Yeah, they're
Paramount thing came, a couple commercials, and then my show came on.
That's got to be some last ditch attempt for.
It's probably one of the last bits of it.
Yeah.
But
So
I know people listening that have watched the same shows probably know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Well, I feel like I've seen
But you're probably right. If
crossover
it's dead, it's
logos
dead.
like that with other shows too, like AMC and Shudder are in cahoots and share shows. They do some swapping.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of those deals. But the actual MTV channels are donezo. So I had joked around for years. Well, so many people did about MTV not playing
That
music
sucks.
videos.
Remember when we were
anymore?
kids growing up? and,
Yeah,
like,
I love that.
all
Watching
the music videos.
For
That's
sure.
So stupid.
And
dude.
that's how I listen to a lot of new music. See what pops on. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Give it away now.
That was such an awesome video to watch as a kid.
Oh,
All
my
of the
God.
backwards movements while they're dancing
about
out in
Under
the
the
desert.
Bridge?
And, yeah, good one. So
All of
many
it.
good ones.
All of it.
So many
dude.
good ones.
More human. White Zombie. More human than human.
At my sister's house, I want to say this last weekend, we were just popping on whatever, taking turns putting on YouTube videos and, playing some of our favorite songs. And I can't even think of any of the examples now, but I realized like 3 videos in of shit that I put on for us to listen to. I'm like, I have never seen this video before. Like decades old songs that are old classics,
Yeah.
favorites. Everybody knows them. Like, I've never seen this video before.
What was that one? You remember how Beavis and Butthead would always have that, and they would watch the fucking music videos?
Yeah. Have you seen the newer episodes? So
Yes.
now it's like YouTube
Yeah,
videos
and they're
instead.
making fun of the TikTok shit and all
yeah,
that.
the modernized.
Okay,
Beavis and
I don't
Butthead.
like my kids watching it, and I don't condone, you know what I mean, and
Oh, that
whatever.
reminds
and
me of
it's-
my
But I
parents.
love Beavis and Butthead. I was one of those boy kids that was like, my parents were like, no. And I was like sneaking it and at the homeboy's house at a sleepover.
Yeah,
like,
that was
yeah,
definitely
renting
a
it,
big
watching
no.
all of them. Oh, that was a
Except for
big no.
weekends at my dad's. Like every other weekend, I'd be at my dad's, and then it was fine. It was all gravy. In fact, he dug it too. He'd probably be the one to put it on.
Yeah, Beavis.
Yeah.
Fire.
Cool.
That was cool. No, the new ones are brutal. Actually, I was thinking they were gonna slip, like fall off, like everything
Right?
else.
Oh, they're
it's
still
horrible.
good. I
I
love
did.
it.
I had to shut it off. Like
seeing
maybe,
them old-
maybe if I ever have free time, I'll watch it. But Ocean was watching it, and she fucking she loved it. She was like, "No,
figures.
I want to watch this." I'm like, "No, baby, we're turning this off because
They are bad influences.
horrible." Beavis and Butthead, and he, what's his name?
Mike Judge?
Yeah, Mike Judge.
I'm Mike Judge.
He was letting it rip. Good for him. No, he did his thing. He was letting it rip. There's a place for everything. Like if
my
you got
stars.
dark comedy, this and that, but
Yeah, there's always going to be an audience.
I don't do the scary movie shit. I know you got a lot of, well, you know,
You don't like
Michael
scary
Myers,
movies.
but like I don't do the whole.
What about the other Michael Myers?
I
Mike
don't like
Myers,
Saw
SNL.
or like.
God, they made way too many of those. Final Destination just pumped out another one in the last year. Number 7. I watched that recently. It's like, okay, so it's wild, crazy kills. It's different, but
You know, I do fuck with Dexter.
they
know
brought
why?
that back
You
recently,
know why
right?
I like Dexter? Because I just
because he's a
always
vigilante?
I just like superheroes. I don't like bad guys.
I getcha. He's got a good cause, so he's not. I feel like he's not a bad guy because he takes out the bad guys.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
good
bad
stuff.
guys, and that's why I fuck with Dexter. Is like he goes after the bad guys,
Yeah, makes sense.
taking out the trash.
Yeah, I feel like there are plenty of people who root for him just because of that.
But I can't watch it either, just because it still fucks with my head.
Okay.
You know
that
what I
just
mean?
sounded funny. I mean, I'm not like laughing at you.
Well, yeah. No, like I still not because it gives me bad ideas or whatever, but it's just like I can't. You know what I mean? What's a good way to put it?
I could fall asleep watching horror movies, so no, I don't know what you mean.
Well, see, I know that about you. Your house is decked out with horror movies,
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
right? Jason, Freddy, this,
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
I
With
think
all the
do
memorabilia and
you
signs,
know about Five
bobbleheads.
Nights at Freddy?
Yeah, I've
My
got
son
a
was deep.
couple
Dublin,
of pops,
Dublin
bobbleheads.
was deep into the Five Nights at Freddy, and I'm talking like his posters. It was all Five Nights. He even had like
It's the gateway into horror.
I still don't even know
Kids
what.
get started with things like Five Nights.
But
at
that's the
Freddy's
thing is it's all
Coraline.
available right there on that fucking screen right over there, and it's up to the parents and who.
But what
lets them.
about, like,
But I don't
Night-
shelter my kids. I don't.
Alright.
I don't shelter them because out there in
Nightmare
the
Before
world.
Christmas, Coraline. Are you down
Oh,
with?
that's weak to me. Yeah.
Okay,
dude.
'cause
that's at
that to me
Disney.
is like
Dude,
kids' horror movies.
Last time I took
Like-
Dublin to Disneyland, what is that ride? The haunted
Last time.
house. The haunted
I don't
house?
know. I've never been. I'm Poe.
Ooh, well, you gotta
I'm
go.
so
Even
poor,
as an
I can't
adult,
even afford the extra
Disneyland-
OR.
Dude, Disneyland's magical, even if you're an adult.
There's a name for that.
You don't want to go alone as an adult. That would be weird. But
for
like,
adult
but
Disney.
a couple like you, but two
Sounds expensive.
friends or whatever. No, I mean it's
Doubly
fucking
expensive.
horribly expensive. But every kid, every kid in like America that sees or knows about it. That's the thing. If they know about it and other kids are doing it, that's not right to exclude them or whatever.
Come
they're
on,
only kids
folks,
once.
you've got a credit
Look,
card.
dude, I'm not even down with all this Christmas shit.
Are you down with the sickness?
Plastic. But they're only kids once.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
They're only kids
I
once.
just feel like it's still.
And they definitely, like,
That thing is so funny.
Let me,
Okay, so it's essentially a barbecue lighter, but I still keep thinking it.
oh, my 49ers lighter?
Yes, yeah.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, it doesn't work. Here, hang on a sec. And we're back.
You were totally right about Patty positioning himself to be a trip hazard. He's good at making himself be in the way to collect his dog tax.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just a big old baby boy, but he's huge.
You will scratch me, scratch the ass. And he's good at playing the chimes out there.
Oh, yeah.
Musical
What
ass.
did you say? Yeah. Ass music, you called it.
There it is. Hitting the chimes
Well,
with his tail.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have wind chimes, and I have them everywhere. I love wind chimes, but there's wind chimes. There's one set of wind chimes down low on this little part when you walk up the ramp to my door, and
Perfect ass level
Perfect
for the dog.
ass level for Patty's big old white wolf tail that just
Whipping
bop,
around.
bop, bop. And it's beautiful. So Ray here,
yeah.
she calls it ass music. Hey, that was good ass music right there. And I said, wait, what?
It's soothing.
You did say that, right? You're funny. Hey,
I love also how he just decided to sneak on in, like, I'll just go in with the people. No one will notice. It's cool.
yeah. So, hey, check this out, right? I'm going to read the back of your book to them. Is that cool?
Yeah, Things That Sound Dirty by
Okay.
Ray Flynn.
And what was the first name of your book?
Tales from the Cab.
Tales from the Cab. What was the second?
Tales from the Cab Part 2.
Okay, Tales from the Cab, Tales from the Cab Part 2, and then Things That Sound Dirty. Ray
Dirty,
Flynn in the
dirty.
house, ladies and gentlemen.
In the
This girl right
house.
here is hilarious. She's awesome. All right, so I am a published author and photographer, meme maker, ordained minister, and certified NEMT. I feel that I am an average woman. However, there are times when I find myself chuckling over something as if I am a teenage boy. Yes, that fit in perfect. Sometimes I hear a word or a phrase and I just think it sounds dirty.
I mean, all the time, really.
I must not be the only one. No, you're not.
Thank you.
The most common word being
Moist.
here is a go ahead.
No, that was it. I finished.
Here is a here is a comedically juvenile book for other gutter-minded people such as myself. Read slowly and enjoy.
Yes, read slowly.
This woman has wrote 3 books now, and they are all cool and funny.
Yeah, coffee table books for sure. They're not a serious read by any means. I'm not a novelist.
Oh, that's amazing that you did that, put it together, and then did that. And I mean, this is actually,
It was
you know
fun.
what? I might go after this book before I go after all these other books I'm supposed to be starting to read, you know?
Well, it's an easy read. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's a light read. Half the
Yeah.
book is pictures.
Oh, you got
Like
pictures?
a page,
Oh, you
yeah, a
got
page of text and then a
pictures?
picture on the next page on the right.
Oh, shit, dude. Don't do me with
Oh
pictures.
shit!
Oh, dude.
Oh
what?
shit!
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Oh, this is
Are you
actually
right? The
hilarious.
Texas Cooter,
What the
a hairy
fuck?
coo.
Oh, you guys got to get this book. This is Jackass for women right here.
Like I said, it was fun to make, fun to write, and looking up the pictures.
This is dirty.
Yeah, I was cracking up the whole time, especially in creating the memes, the pictures to go in the book. I'm just laughing to myself. One of my favorites still, whenever I hear or read the word Punjabi. It's just, yeah, that just never gets old to me.
So,
Always
if you
funny,
don't
always
know-
sounding dirty.
If you don't know, I'll tell you, I'm into comedy big, and I write comedy. I haven't gone and done it, but naturally I know my place. And
It's
then,
good to know your place.
And then, well, I struggle with this like 2-dog thing, you know, this 2 dogs thing. Like, there's this side of me, and there's this side of me. There's this funny side of me, and there's this serious side of me. And
Balance.
yeah. And but this funny side, I mean, it comes out and it's beautiful and it's good. It's good to laugh. And I
Yeah.
want to make other people laugh. I've always tried to make other people
And
laugh.
that feels good too, to make other people laugh. My only thought was, and what got me chuckling, I'm always in my head chuckling, but you say stand up comedy, but I haven't gone there yet, or however you phrased it.
Well, I'll tell you
As
what
I'm-
I am.
Well,
I'm a
as I'm
sit-down comedian.
Exactly, that's where I was going with that. As I sit across the table from you.
Yeah. So that's my point is,
See, you're progressive.
so
You don't have to stand up.
you were about to say that, And I didn't know you were going to say that, but I said it before you said that.
Perfect.
Right?
Yes. You spoke
beat
my
you to it,
mind.
yeah.
Don't beat me.
See? Oh, this is good. No, the more respect we have for things, I think the more those mutant powers or those cool little those little cool things
I like that mutant powers.
they come to life, or things work. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, for sure. Things just click.
Yeah. Well, I am a reader. I'm really fast, and I think
We got
I'm
ourselves
just
a reader.
so tuned in.
But yeah, then I would absolutely recommend my book, Things That Sound Dirty. It's a
Yeah.
quick, easy, light read.
I have a lot of books to read.
Quick and easy.
I do. I'm all on this topic. I'm trying to. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm all of a sudden trying to study hella shit.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have notes. Look at. Okay, so.
I've been looking at that notepad in front of you.
No. Look, dude, I got
So
probably 15 to 20 notebooks.
I love that. Good
Going
old-fashioned
on.
notebooks.
Going on.
Pen and paper.
Yeah.
This isn't notes in the phone, because that's what I do. I've got
Thank
so many
you.
notes in my
Oh,
phone.
I hate when
because
well, look.
it's so quick and easier for me to just.
My brother
Text out a
Nathaniel
note,
that I
save it.
started this podcast
Save
with,
it
he
for
does this
later.
whole little thing in the phone, and he's trying to read it, and it's like, bro, you can't see it well enough. You're it's not organic. You're like reading
That
the
seems
script.
distracting.
You're reading off of a phone, and I'm like, no, let's get a note. Let's just keep it real. Let's have our notes. And I think that
Baby,
because
it's
look,
real.
so we got notebooks,
I dig it.
pens, all over the place. Look at all these pens.
I also have a few little stations around my house where I've got pen and paper.
Dude, it's the best.
Kitchen counter, my dining room table. I've got a little side table next to my recliner in the living room. Yeah, so I dig it.
Yeah, and then
I'm
I
not just new school. I'm also
and then
old
I'll
school.
always tell the guest
so
like,
old.
yeah, and I'll tell him hey, before you come on, have some notes and a notebook and a pen, and then you won't be so uncomfortable. You'll be able to stay on course. You'll be able to not lose your train of thought, whatever it is
My
you want
train
to
of thought
talk
is
about.
constantly derailing.
Yeah, and exactly. But that's the cool thing about this, though, is it's all organic. And you know what?
Don't panic. It's
Through,
organic.
ladies and gentlemen, through the holidays, through all this chaos and the rain and
I
whatnot,
can't stand the
people
rain.
people being sick. So like we're gonna be getting back to all these things, and like,
Are you down with the sickness?
oh, my monkey's down with the sickness. I listen to Brother Lynch's.
I made a meme last year
Andre Nicotinus.
saying the meme read, Brother Lynch hung Aftershock 2025, and I did my best to keep recirculating it around social media. I was hoping it would get enough likes that it would become a thing. Because, well, we've had like Tech Nine there a couple of times, MGK. There have been Cypress Hill. I've seen them there at Aftershock twice.
What?
So occasionally there are some
that's-
rappers who come to this big ass rock fest in Sac every year. So it's not, and Lynch is from Sacramento, so he
I was
won't have
just
to
so
travel far.
surprised to hear 6-7 years sober. That's a
Yeah,
trip. What was it, 6 or was it 7?
I think it was 6.
Yeah.
Still super impressive though. That's
Dude.
amazing,
Yeah, it's
especially.
crazy.
Being familiar with him, his upbringing, like the environment he had
Mm-hmm.
grown up in and been used to, and just having that kind of lifestyle. And I also feel like it's too easy when you have money and you've got more freedom to do things, to blow your money.
Yeah, so check this out, right? So I was just on the phone the other day with First Degree, the DE.
For real?
Oh, yeah, that's my homeboy.
Oh, snap.
And I'm going to ask him, I'm going to say, hey, yo, what do you think? Because Brother Lynch is his, Kevin's his boy.
Right.
And they do their thing, but I'm going to ask him, like, hey, do you think you could get Brother Lynch and me to do a
That would
song
be so rad.
or on the podcast or something?
Yeah, either or both. That would be great.
Yeah, and now that I know that he's sober, I think that would be awesome. And I follow
Yeah.
him, and to be honest, like if some people got their rap list or whatever, who their favorite rappers are, and mine goes
Like the Mount Rushmore of rappers.
Mine goes like Tupac, Bone Thugs, Brother Lynch, No, for real.
I know. I'm laughing because I was still envisioning a Mount Rushmore. And so I'm envisioning this bus, this head on a mountainside, and then Bone Thugs like, oh, well, that's actually a cluster taking.
Oh, mine. Yeah. You know, the thing is with me, is mine. I'm gonna have to get out a pen and paper and go boom. I'm never gonna be one of those people that can do that. But I will put those people at the top: Tupac, Bone Thugs, and Brother Lynch, and
They're,
yeah. And
been
I mean
around
that from
forever.
busy to
They've got
crazy to
staying
lazy
power.
to wish and the flesh individually.
The
Every one
lazy
of their
crazy with
albums.
the wish of flesh.
Yeah. Well, like Busy
it.
has all his own shit. Lazy's got his own. Crazy's got his own.
All right. Oh, so many albums, so much music, so much good shit. That's all great.
Well, what do you have any plans on writing any more books?
I'm always writing a little bit here and there and like taking pictures to turn into memes or label for future books. I'm always working on stuff. It's just, like I said, though, a little bit here, a little bit there until I actually have time to put everything together to make it a cohesive manuscript. And, but also it's good to give a book time to marinate.
Totally.
Some time to be seen and all that to circulate. So right now I'm like working on three different books loosely. And I have so many personal stories that I could easily fill up a book with that. But how much do I want to tell on myself? And also like I could even do a Tales from the Fam book, which I've made some notes in and put some family quotes in. But I also feel like I wouldn't be able to release such a book until like our extended family was all dead.
How do you feel about that with all those different chapters or projects opened up? Like me, I have like, I'm working on this album, this song. I'm working on so many things. And how do you feel about that? Because like, isn't that kind of like overwhelming? Is that bad or is that good? And it's good to have your notes and not lose track of your thoughts or what you're doing or what your next projects are. All these projects. If you got hella projects, write them down. Don't lose thought of them or track of them.
Right. And I operate better that way, just being.
Well, isn't that? But what do you think
sporadic.
about the downside, like being all over the place? Like me, I'm thinking about. As soon as you said that you're working on 3 books, I'm like. I'm working on like 3 albums, or this and that, and all this shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Say when you have inspiration, you get back to that thing, right? I mean, that's how I operate. Honestly, it depends on the person.
Sometimes you got to get away from one thing to another thing to get back to those other things, or what?
Well, it's different for everybody, but for me, I just will end up having a spark, a thought, a little bit of inspiration. So I jot down a note or I take the picture or whatever right then. And then when I'm done, which is usually like 10 minutes and I'm over it, I want to do something else. I get bored easily.
Yeah, okay.
So I put it down.
Me too.
And then, but I'm always getting inspiration. This makes me think of that. Oh, that's right. There's that quote. I want to write that story down. And so then I do that real quick, and then all right, cool, put it down.
Out of all these 3 albums and all these things that I have ideas, like you just said, and all this stuff, I have 3 songs that are speaking to my soul that I have to get done, and I got done one. That's the song for my kids.
For your kids,
and then I got done, and then I got to go record this other one that I'm not telling anybody about because it's just like a me thing.
It's for you.
Yeah, it's a me thing, but it's gonna be for everybody. But I just got to go. I just can't put pressure on it.
Yeah,
and then there's another thing that I'm working on, and it's like it speaks to me.
There you
So
go.
I'm gonna
See,
give
you gotta
my
have
full
the proper
attention.
inspiration.
I'm gonna these 3 things I just said, they speak to me, and I'm gonna give my full attention to them because I feel like. The more scattered I am, I got this project, this, that, the podcast, this, that, all these things that I want to do. Damn, I got all these things I want to do, and I got life still going on. So, like, I need to chill out and focus on one thing at a time. And that's why I was asking you how
So you
you
feel
feel
like
about it. Not doing too much, but But when you're doing or when you got all these crazy ideas and you got creativity flowing through you, and you just write it down and lock it in, right? And come to where you can come back to it instead of forget about it. But my point is like, I feel like when you give your full attention, say you got 5 kids versus 2 kids, or 5 kids versus 1 kid, right? Where your focus, you can give your love and your focus to that 1 kid.
Okay.
Versus, or there's 2 kids or 3. The more kids you got, oh man, it's hard to, I got to feed them all. It's basically, at that point, it's like, you're all my reindeer. I got to make sure you're all fed. I love you all. We're going to stick together and we're going to get through this or whatever. Like, you're going to go and work on the farm, whatever. Like, it just becomes a basketball team the more, and then it gets chaotic, right? Soccer mom shit, whatever you want to call it. But my point is the more I focused on I got scared into it to focus on my kids.
But it's not necessarily you feeling anxious because there's all this stuff happening.
Like, if your life's going to flash before your eyes and something, and your last words, your last meal.
Nothing to worry about.
I focused on my kid's song, and I did it. Now I got that done. Now I want to focus on this other one and this other one. What's most important? So, like, one thing at a time.
I gotcha.
Because, anyways, like, so if you have 3 books you're writing going on.
Yeah, but it's sporadic, so.
But does that one book that you're writing help inspire the next book or the other book, or give creativity to those?
Nope.
No?
It's all just random inspiration.
You want to keep it separated?
You gotta keep them separated.
Gotta keep them separated.
Yeah, everything's a different file, a different note. Yeah, everything is kept separate.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
But yeah, and even though I always have multiple projects going at a time, and not just like writing books, but like I do a lot of arts and crafts too.
Yeah.
Like painting and drawing, and so I just have like my little stations around the house. I'm making buttons, whatever is my flavor for 10 minutes before I'm over it.
I got these medicine bags and this and that and all this other stuff I want to do, and then like my songs, like it's all over the place. Like I got this. So I just got this creativity thing flowing through me right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's just like, so capture it all, write it down. Don't let somebody steal your thought, your idea. Yeah. Capturing the lightning in a bottle, which you can't do that, but I will capture my thoughts or whatever. Oh, and today, like 4 times a day, I pulled out my phone while I was driving. Had genius ideas, at least to my dumb ass.
While you're driving,
and I go like this. I swipe it, put on my video, and go boom, and go boom, boom.
Aha!
Boom. And I capture it. You remember that now. And I go, hey, dummy, don't forget this idea, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm videoing it. And I go, blah, 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 blah. And then I go, hey, don't forget that, dummy. And then I go like that. And that's like me writing something down on a piece of paper.
All right.
I mean.
All right. Fair enough.
I can go back and watch it, and 9 times out of 10, I go, stupid, dumbass.
But does it inspire you to riff off of that?
No,
keep going?
No. I get that memory and write that down into my notes, and then I delete that fucking video.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Thinking of and speaking of notebooks, pen, paper, all that jazz, do you happen to have a guest book?
I do.
Podcast
guest? I do.
Sweet.
I have a guest book and a calendar book.
I won't even lift my leg to
be honest with you, I have a gift. I have a gift back for you and this logo. So like this logo right here.
Gifts for the gifted.
That you're looking at. This sticker.
Welcome
the hats,
to Grass Valley.
The shirts. That's very nice. This is the first logo that we came out with, and it's like a throwback. Like, let's say, I don't know how to say it, throwback, right?
A throwback.
Yeah.
All right,
it's like
enough said.
It's like the first Welcome to Grass Valley print.
All right,
and
OG.
I still have
first edition
shirts and stickers, and a few more hats.
Sweet. Who doesn't love swag?
But
Especially free swag.
once they're gone, they're gone. So keep them, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm moving to a new logo. Let me show you my new logo.
All right. Another
pretty
visual
fucking
for the
badass.
podcast. I
Yeah.
love it.
And I'm going to start. I got a little clothing line I'm starting.
How small is the clothing? Is it coming from China?
Oh, the company that.
I'm large in Asia.
The company. Let's see here. Anyways. Yeah, you can go online.
Go
And
online anytime.
You can go on my Facebook or my Instagram. You can
You're
see-
welcome to Grass Valley account.
Isn't that better? That's going to be
Yeah.
on shirts, hats,
That's great.
sweatshirts, hoodies,
Looks
women's,
like an old
children's
sign that would be
gear,
hanging
all of it.
from the Holbrook Hotel before.
No, that's right across the street
bigger
from.
people.
Well, that's not. You see the gold microphone and all that.
Yeah.
That's not theirs. This is ours. Welcome to Grass Valley. Oh,
Good old Grass Valley.
You know, I almost did an episode this morning. I had a bad episode yesterday, and everything's still stressful. But I'm keeping my head up. I told them to
Keep
keep
your head up.
Yeah, I told everybody keep your head up. So
Child.
things are gonna get easier, but I'm trying to keep my head up, right?
That's a good thing to do.
I forgot what I was saying.
It must have been good.
No, well, you started singing, and I started singing, and now I don't remember.
Figured it was only a matter of time
talking
before I
about.
derail you with like my backup singing or little quips
That's
and whatever.
Not good. That's a big.
My bad. That's still
Well,
gonna happen
Do you
though.
remember
'cause
what we were
that's-
talking about?
We've talked about all kinds of shit. Read my book, Things That Sound Dirty. Oh, stickers, logos, shirts. You're
I
talking
guess.
about shirts.
Yeah.
I'm huge in China.
Well, yeah, these are definitely small.
Is it swag or is it
say,
swag?
if you tell me right now,
Swagger.
I'd like a large, Ryan. I go.
I would like a large.
I'm
Ryan.
sorry. I'm going to give you an extra large. Because, yes, these did come from China.
Well, I wear a medium, so I'll take a large, Ryan. Have you heard that before?
Well, I think so if you're a small, you're a medium. If you're a
I'm
medium,
sure the
you're a
shirt I'm
large. If
wearing
you're
is
large,
a
you're
men's
extra large.
medium. And I'm
Yeah.
assuming all the shirts you have are men's.
My boy
They're
Frank, excuse me, I'm getting a
So
little
your boy
nasally. My
Frank,
kids,
right?
I'm fighting it. I got orange juice and grape, but all you've been sick.
Do you have the plague?
No. Everybody's been
Am I
sick.
gonna die?
No, dude, everybody's been sick, but like, I'm not sick and I'm not contagious,
Just sick in
and
the
I
head.
just feel that. No, I feel
that's
like
me.
you guys are trying to get me sick, but it ain't gonna work. You know?
See, that's one of the joys of being secluded away at home all the time. At least that was me for the last year. I didn't get sick. No exposure, except when I went to Aftershock last October. Giant petri dish, 170,000 people. Fucking A, I got sick. It was
Gross.
bad. It was
Gross.
bad. Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Well, so
Aftershock?
Aftershock, yes. 4-day rock festival at Discovery Park in Sacramento, California.
I went to see Primus. That was
Primus?
the last show I went and saw.
Was it at Aftershock? I've seen Primus
so
at Aftershock.
me and my buddy Joe
love-
Bro went and saw Primus, and
I've seen Les Claypool.
listen, we went in and we were going in. They first started, and it was going into the mosh pit. And
Oh, no.
Joe Bro he's a big boy, and he was pushing his way through for us to get into the mosh
Everybody move.
pit. And him and some poor gal bonked heads like
Literally?
2 rams. Oh yeah. And they were out cold. For
No
the rest
shit.
of the show on the VIP lounge, sitting in chairs, with they got to become friends.
Oh, snap.
Both of the head bonkers got to become friends. Anyways, I didn't know that story till after the next day because I
That
continued
sounds
on to the mosh pit and I ran the mosh pit.
Did you break any limbs, yours or anyone
no,
else's?
I survived, and okay. So
Live to tell the tale.
did you ever see the movie 300?
Yeah, I saw it 3 times in theater.
right.
This is Sparta.
Okay, so
What'd you Sparta kick somebody in the mosh pit?
No. I'm in the mosh pit, but there just so happened to be a guy from Sparta in the mosh pit, a Spartan.
Like he
Yeah.
was dressed like a Spartan?
I'm
Skaties and capes?
okay, so can we just cut the crap? I'm talking. There was a Spartan Like I asked you, if you've seen the movie. That guy. That guy.
What?
Yeah. No shirt. A Spartan.
No shirt.
Yeah. He didn't have his metal helmet or whatever on, or the
Sandals?
spear.
Well, that's good.
I think he had. No, I did. I think he did have sandals. Giant motherfucking Spartan.
That was not proper attire for a mosh pit.
I'm in the mosh pit, and I was wasted, and Joe and me were wasted. Coming to Primus. My Name is Mud was on.
Oh my God, I love it.
My name is Mud. Yeah. So I kissed him upside his head
with an aluminum baseball bat. My name is Mud.
And I just, it was crazy. And anyways, I was thrashing people.
That's crazy.
And I was going through things too, so I was letting it all out in the mosh
that's
pit.
a good place for it.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm doing it. But anyways, this big old Spartan dude, I just finally seen him. I come up on him and I just, boom, smashed the Spartan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I smashed him. No, I did a good job, and everybody was
I
like,
did a good job. Oh, my God.
like, you're fucked, dude.
I knew.
The Spartan got up, turned around,
Oh,
and then and he.
I bet he was
No.
very
I was a
angry.
little. I wasn't scared of him, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? But like
Sounds
he
like a
did.
scene from a
I was
movie.
gonna run from him or something. What are you gonna do? Fucking, we're at Primus.
Run away.
Whatever, dude. I smashed the Spartan hella good, and people were like, "Damn, he took out the giant. David took out Goliath type shit." And I did. I fucked him up good. And then, dude, he got up, right? He got up, and he got up and he was proud of me, and he fucking smiled at me and laughed at me, the opposite of what I thought he was gonna do. And he fucking grabbed me and just swung me around, and we just fucked people up together. And he
He's
was
like,
nobody,
a
he was
worthy
like,
adversary.
he's like,
Finally,
"You,
someone has the
good
balls."
job, yeah, good job. You're the only one that's had balls to take on. And like he did, it was that, and he did talk like that too. He was like
that's
a foreigner
rad.
or something. He was huge, and he was sweaty. He was gross, dude. When I hit him, I had all his nasty sweat on me on my arm.
Maybe he actually was a Spartan.
But no, this dude was fucking
Not
huge.
just costume,
You know,
cosplay.
I know people that are like he was way bigger than Brandon and Brian Scott, and like bigger than
A big old burly
dude, he
Conan
was
of a
big,
dude.
big huge dude. Yeah, but he took me and he launched me too.
Oh,
just
human
threw-
projectile.
Yep, he took me and he launched me through the mosh pit into the whole other side. Just I took a bunch of. He used me. Just launched me. Yep. It was
That's
fun.
crazy.
I didn't get hurt.
So that's not dwarf tossing because you're 6'3". So
Yeah. Oh,
that's
dude,
more
so
like
I'm
a
pretty big,
javelin
right?
then,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Human javelin.
The way I took him out was really good too. It was smooth.
Did you take him out to dinner? Buy him a drink?
He was working his way around, just boom, boom, just smashing people on. I mean everything from once he pushed out a push to push in, and then pushed out a push. I came in fast and just bam, launched his ass right down into the crowd. And he had a girlfriend with him
God.
that was like next to him the whole time.
Really?
I fucked her up too. She got knocked down into. So I just launched them both. I don't even think he cared about her
Boom,
or
bitch,
if
what's
they met
happening?
there or what.
Well,
But when he got up, he was proud of me. It was
oh
crazy.
God, it didn't
Yeah.
seem like he's like shielding her from danger.
I did. I was a little bit weird.
Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
take out the biggest dude here.
He was so proud of me. Yeah.
A pat on the back.
You know, it's fucking. I'm embarrassed to say it, but he did that. You know, he grabbed me like by my arm or my hand, and like we skipped off like some gay dudes or something. Like he did the little down the yellow brick road thing.
You're right.
Yeah,
That's what
he
I'm
did.
picturing.
Right
Like,
after that, he
skipping
picked
off
me
into
up,
the sunset.
grabbed me, and he's like, ha 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 ha. He didn't even talk. He was like, and grabbed me and just grabbed me and started swinging with me.
Oh shit!
Come with me, soldier. It was so fun. And poor Joe. After
Good
I
times,
stayed in the
huh?
mosh pit the whole night. I never saw him again.
Wild, and you didn't break any limbs. Live to tell the tale.
Poor
Sounds
guy.
like a
Come
good
back
time.
and I'm
Good
like
stories. Worth it.
jumping off the hinges, telling him the story as well. He's all
Oh, missing it all.
yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause he was
it's a real
pumped.
shame.
He was knocking fools out too. He's a beast.
To be a battering ram.
But these
just to
poor two
ram people.
Yeah, they just conked head. It was like a running this way. She was running this way. Just literally, you could hear it like a just a
That ain't right. That's not supposed to
cranium on skull on skull.
That sounds dirty. Yeah. Just saying. Right? Right. That's why you laugh.
So.
I saw your daughter lurking about a moment ago. Did she retreat?
Yeah.
I guess so.
They're off. They're off back in her room.
It's 20:09. I'm about starving, my friend.
Guess what? It's time.
Chicken butt?
Yep. So, you did good. This is probably one of the longest ones ever.
Has it been long, or did we just take a couple of breaks that...
Yeah,
Seem long.
which creates room to go more, which we're at 2 hours. So we'll have you back on. You're going to be a regular guest. You're hilarious. And
That's great.
You
I
got
love
a
it
lot,
when it's not just
you
me
got a
laughing
lot
at
to
me.
offer. We didn't even get into any of your funny stories.
Right. I see, and that's another thing. Like, while
Damn
you're
it.
talking, I keep thinking of stories and stuff, but then I'm also trying to listen.
Okay,
so
see,
then
now you
boom,
learned your
gone.
lesson. You know what I mean about the notepad and the fucking pen. Look it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but
you want to
then
come on this
that would
podcast?
still be...
No, look.
I have a hard time listening and talking at the same
Notes?
time, or listening and doing anything
So
else.
look, if
at
you
the same
have your
time.
notes, you can keep it organic and have a regular organic conversation. Because let's just say that you run out of shit to talk about, or let's say you get off track, or let's say whatever the hell, or let's say you forget this story and this story.
All I really wanted to talk about was my books, and we did that, so...
Yeah, give me some knuckles.
I'm satisfied.
That's what's up. Oh, let's do it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get off. Things That Sound Dirty by Ray Flynn. If you want a nasty, dirty book, go read it.
Slow.
Where do you get it, on Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.com.
And what else?
And
Go ahead.
and it's also in downtown Grass Valley, 105 West Main Street in Marley Lane. My friend Elsie owns the store. Like, I've known her since I was a kid.
What
like
store?
A teenager. It's called Marley Lane, 105 West Main Street,
Dope.
downtown Grass Valley, California.
Awesome. Okay, so they could buy all 3 of your books?
Yeah, all 3 are there in stock. I double checked with her like a couple of days ago, and my mom even
Nice.
sent me photo evidence. So my mom
Nice.
likes
Oh,
to
you're
stock
killing
my
it.
merch.
A couple of authors that I've had on my podcast so far don't have copies in town at a bookstore. They have to order them, and they only
Actually,
have one
Elsie
themselves.
reached out to me and asked, is it anywhere in town? And the bookseller made it available to order through them. But that's it. They are not carrying local books. I guess
see,
they're not
okay, then that's
taking
what-
up prime real estate
Then
or something. not going fast enough,
that's
so.
what my neighbor who wrote some book. Yeah,
Right,
okay.
but I mean, why would you go through the bookseller
Fuck
to
that,
have them
dude.
order
I
when
want a
you can
big
just
box.
order
Look at
from
me.
Amazon? It's all
Ray.
Yes.
See that box?
Yeah.
See that box?
I see both boxes. Yes.
Now, those
You're
aren't my
boxing.
books, but those are my Welcome to Grass Valley shirts and hats, right? Or
Yay!
not hats. I'm out of hats,
Sweat.
but the shirts. So right. It's right. So like, if you had a box of books,
I do have a box.
oh, you do. Okay.
Box.
Boom.
But yes, I do also have a box of books.
So like box, you got a box and a box of books and a bunch of books in the box. So why don't you?
It's my books in a box.
Does anybody want to buy a bunch of books out of this box?
Got a couple of boxes of Tales
Things
from the
that
Cab
sound
under
dirty.
my bed.
And
But-
how about
Tales from the Cab Part 2 and Things
See,
That Sound Dirty. I
yeah,
think I
so-
only have one copy of each at home. Like,
okay, but
for
those
someone
are the
to literally
funny
just
those
buy off
those
of me.
books
The rest
the
would be
one
on
and two the 1 and 2 of the Tales from the Cab, those are those are great.
yeah, I had told
You
on
should
myself.
probably do a part 3.
It's in the works for sure. And I'm going to tell on myself again and tell a very humbling story.
How about
in Tales
turning
from
it
the
into
Cab
a
Part
little
3.
show,
A
a TV show?
Oh, see that. Yeah, it would have
Tales
to be
from
like
the Cab.
Oh,
did,
I guess
did they already have that?
Taxi Cab Confessionals was a thing for years on HBO, and you've got people would sign consent forms, and I think there was still reenactments, or maybe it was faces were blurred and voices were changed. But anyway, I heard years later that it was all a setup. None of it was actually real. So Anyway, the stories that I have, I got verbal permission from everyone.
That's what they said about Bigfoot
and I still
and
keep
the
it
Little
obscure.
Mermaid.
Like, I don't write down anybody's names in the books or places, so people aren't going to be like, oh, that actually sounds like my tweaker neighbor sofa in the tree.
Oh, you got to be careful about all those things.
Yeah, for sure. So even with consent, it's still better to just CYA.
Nathaniel and I on this
Keep it
podcast
vague.
have insurance.
What
We
do you
pay
mean?
I don't know. Like
For equipment or?
Nah, we have insurance for this podcast if we were to be sued or whatever.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then he set it up to where like it's parental advisory, whatnot. If we,
All right.
profanity. We try to keep it clean, but I think that
Parental advisory.
the farthest I've gone is say fuck. Oh, whoa, fuck.
Oh,
I mean,
snap.
shit. I mean,
Oh, damn.
no, and we are trying to keep it respectful and clean, and I mean that. But
I get you. Things happen, especially conversationally.
we're keeping it real.
Real.
Yeah, and I just
For real.
We're gonna add comedy to it. It's just like welcome to Grass Valley, ladies and gentlemen. This is
You
how we
get all
do
of
it.
it.
This is how we do it. We're
This
gonna get it.
is how we do
and if you guys are like
it.
starting to fall off, like, hey, what's up with
You're
this
starting to fall
podcast,
asleep.
dude? It's just been Ryan lately. Well, because people have been sick and there've been the holidays and
Cough.
and I'm still gonna keep this thing going. So like for the listeners that need something to listen to, I'm there for them. And I've been keeping it real, but
Baby, it's real.
we're just hungry, so we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna have Ray back on.
up off of that
She's gonna
thing.
be a regular because she's awesome and hella funny, and she's my homegirl. And yeah,
I was just laughing because I'm thinking, I feel irregular, but rather than
you
run
are
of the mill,
irregular.
regular.
That's the coolest thing. That's why I was stoked
Not
to have you on
average.
tonight. She's totally original and different and so
It's
cool.
all
and, like,
original.
yeah, and like I said, when I was pulled into my brother's driveway, Maggie was just getting home with the kids, and I was like, she's like, "Whoa, look at your hair!" And I was
That's
listening.
right, because it was wild and free.
Yeah, I was listening to the Doors coming up Mannion Canyon.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just felt like a hippie rock star, man.
Riders on the storm.
Yeah.
Ding,
Anyways, I pulled into my brother's driveway, and I was like, she's like, "Nice hair, bro." And I was like, "Yeah. What are you doing?" "I'm going to do my podcast. Guess who my guest is?" "Who?" She got a shit-eating grin on her face. Like I was going to, because I've had the mayor, I've had fucking
All right,
people-
wait for it.
whatever, a couple people, I think, and I was like, "Ray,
I'd like to be
your
more
friend
famous
and
than
my
Mayor."
friend and their friend and their friend." And she's like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "Yeah."
I
yeah.
just missed her as she disappeared through the trees.
And can I say
Next
this
time.
real quick with you? Like, ladies and gentlemen, like, I need more ladies to come on the podcast. I've made this
ladies.
very clear. Maybe I haven't said this lately, but this is a community podcast, and you're all welcome to join. Any of you.
Diversify.
I don't want anybody to be scared because
Don't be
it's
scared.
very, it's just calm and relaxed. There's no
It's
crowd
very
watching you.
relaxed.
It's just a conversation.
Just birds watching you.
Yeah, just
And a
birds
couple
watching
dogs
you.
through the
And
window.
a couple of dogs too,
And a cat.
and a black cat.
She's very friendly.
Now you're
though.
going to scare off all my guests.
Right.
No.
Just don't think of the multiple eyes.
You just
They're
scared
animal
off
eyes.
a
It's
few,
fine.
and
He's
some
just
people
out
might
in the
be
middle of the
allergic.
woods.
Just kidding. We're in an airtight little composure
Yes,
spot.
airtight. That reminds me, real quick, sidebar. I had a neighbor when I lived on Crack Street years ago, and he had
Crack
come up to
Street.
me.
Tell the listeners what you mean by Crack Street.
Crack Street is what
Is
us
North
locals
Church
call
Street.
North Church Street. Yes, because it has a reputation. Always has.
Yeah,
Even my
tweakers.
mom and
There's
her
tweakers on it right
friends,
now.
yeah, as high schoolers, they referred to it as crack.
There's
Crack
tweakers
Street.
on that street right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
a bunch
for
of 'em.
sure. So I couldn't afford to live anywhere else. The scary places are the cheapest, right? So I'm out on my front steps smoking one evening, and this fellow who lived in the cabin across the gravel from me, he's like, "Hey, Ray, you want to hang out sometime? You want to come check out my cabin? There's nowhere to go." And I just looked at
Say
him like,
what?
seriously? He's like, "Yeah, I mean, like," and so I just repeated it back to him. Like, "You said there's nowhere to go." It's like,
Wait,
"Oh,
what? I just kind of got lost for a second. What'd you say?
My neighbor invited me over.
Your neighbor, when you lived on North Church Street, a.k.a. Crack Street, invited you
Yes.
over to what?
To come hang out. He said, and then followed it up with, "There's nowhere to go." It's like,
What do you mean, at his house?
yeah. It's like, you realize how creepy that sounds? It's like, oh, yeah,
yeah,
okay,
I'm
I
still
guess
lost
that does
at the
sound
moment
creepy,
as we
but,
speak. Okay, so there's nowhere to go when you get to his house?
once you get into the cabin is what he meant. Because they're all at the end of Crack Street, it's all these tiny little cabins. They're all these like prefab minor cabins. and
Well, there is a way
so
to
they're
go
all
because
like
that's the
little
way I go to my
studio.
cousin's.
Right, that's not what he was
to
talking
Cypress
about.
Hill.
Right, I love going that way, especially when the road's all tore up, but I've got all-wheel drive. Anyway, but no, that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about once you get inside his tiny cabin, there's nowhere to go. I was like, yeah, no, I'm cool on that. No thanks. I'm good right
That reminds
here.
me of that. What was that movie? Bruh, you got something gnarly growing on your
Gnarly,
toe.
dude.
You got any cool? Hey, do you got any? Okay, living right there where you're at. No, wait, let's not do that because I don't want
Yeah,
anybody.
don't give away where I live. I feel like already too many people know where I
don't
live.
want
The
anyone
bright pink
knowing
hair is
where
like
you
a
live.
beacon when I'm out in
But
the
where
sun.
you do live, okay, without
very
saying where you live, do you ever experience, other than that damn squirrel that you post, do you ever have any other like crazy shit happen or hear
Oh yeah,
anything
bucks
happen?
all the time. Oh, what the buck? Couple of bucks that come through. Are you?
What do you mean?
Do you mean just
Bucks?
wildlife?
Like bucks?
Yeah.
Not there.
Yeah, I sure do. They come down from topside.
You know
There's
why
like a
I
little
think I'm
deer
more
trail.
interested in where you live is because, and I can't give
I
this
do
up
get
either.
wildlife.
Well,
surprisingly.
We had an episode about the whole train thing, where my cousin Nick used to live over there by you know where.
Okay.
It goes out this way.
Okay,
goes
another
out that
visual
way.
for a podcast. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there, but yeah, boom! It's you're
Right there.
right fucking there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like where it was like get on the train time.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. History. Pretty amazing. And that park used to be a lot bigger. What's left is only like a third of the size.
Really?
So there, yeah, downtown used to fill in that whole area before the highway.
Oh yeah,
Then
it used to
houses
go all
got
the way
bought
to
and bulldozed.
Hennessy, and it was
Right,
apple trees.
one corner of it. Right, yeah.
Tons of apple trees.
For sure. So
There's a lot of
definitely a
fruit
lot
trees.
has changed in the
there's a
last 100
freeway
years.
right
My
where the
house
apple-
was built in 1936, so it is 90 years old this year.
Damn.
Happy birthday, house.
It's in good condition.
Shit.
Well, whatever.
My slanty shanty.
Yeah, well,
Just don't-
people know how to paint things and make them look nice.
Yeah, I guess I could paint it that way. Put some whipped cream on that turd.
Well, look,
Food time.
it is food time. hungry
Grubbing time.
Should I
and
do
the
a medicine
living's
card tonight for
easy.
you?
Sure, yes, please.
Okay.
Why not?
gonna
What does
show
that
you.
mean?
So
Exactly.
I incorporated it into the podcast, and basically, they're animal cards. So
Animal.
yeah, so they're animal cards, and
Not Muppets.
every animal has a message or meaning
Okay.
behind it.
I can get behind that.
So you can go ahead and you get to. It's been me for the last few episodes, I feel like.
What, picking for yourself?
Yeah, doing everything. So, like, here, you pick one. You don't have to just go for the middle. You could pick any one you want.
It's too late. It already
Too late.
happened. 3 elk. 3
Oh, shit, you picked the elk? Oh, hell yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Okay, I will. Let's get to it.
All right. Do it to it.
Elk.
You say that like it's a good thing and also a big
I
surprise.
say that like a very good thing.
All right.
I know most of these very well.
Right arm.
This is my favorite. One of them. All right. Elk. This is for you. And
Yay.
for the listeners, too. You know. For those of you listening, this is for you, too. Our friend, Ray, our dear friend, Ray, she pulled the elk. Here we go.
All right.
Pay attention. You might learn something. Elk, your antlers reach for the sun. Show me that strength and stamina are one. Elk wandered through the forest looking for a partner. The mating season was in full swing, and the bucks that usually traveled with the other males had dispersed to find mates for the season. As Elk bellowed his mating call through the forest, his bulging alerted mountain lion that a feast... Wait, what?
His bulging.
Hold on, check it out. Check it out. Back up.
Suddenly got X-rated.
As Elk bellowed his mating call through the forest, his bugling...
Bugling?
His bugling, thank you. His bugling alerted mountain lion that a feast could be in the making. Aha, okay, I get where we're at now. Mountain lion circled Elk, getting closer to his prey moment by moment. Elk sensed the impending danger when the forest grew suddenly silent. He broke for the high country when he spotted his pursuer, but Mountain Lion was far behind. As Elk made a running leap for the timberline, Mountain Lion gained on him, but Elk continued to run onward, displaying tremendous stamina. Finally, Mountain Lion gave up, having spent his energy in spurts as he tried to jump over boulders to reach Elk. Elk paced himself, making headway as he climbed skyward toward the high country. Elk had no other defense except his ability to go the distance, setting a pace that allowed him to utilize his stamina and energy to the fullest. Elk medicine teaches that pacing yourself will increase your stamina. Elk medicine people may not be the first ones to arrive at a goal, but they always arrive without getting burned out. If you have taken on too much recently, it might be a good idea to look at how you plan to finish what you have started without ending up in the hospital. Hey, we were just talking about the books and the albums and music and being too...
comes back full circle.
So it might be a good idea to look at how you plan to finish what you have started without ending up in the hospital. Elk have a curious kind of warrior energy because... except at mating time, they honor the company of their own gender. They can call on the medicine of brotherhood or sisterhood. In discovering the strength which is gained from loving the gender that is your own, you will feel the comradeship that arises from...
Nice.
Camaraderie. Camaraderie, sorry.
That's spot on.
Thank you. The camaraderie that arises from... similarity of experience. This is a special medicine that allows the friendship of others of your same sex to overcome potential competition or jealousy. That kind of goes together with the otter yesterday.
Yeah, why I otter?
Yeah. If you have picked elk medicine, you may be telling yourself to seek the company of your own gender for a while. You may need a support group to realign yourself with the stamina of the warrioress energy that you are a part of. This communication with others of your own sex allows you to air your feelings in safety and get feedback from others who have had the same experiences. You may need a new sense of community. Communication is unity.
I like that.
Elk could also be telling you to look at how you are holding up physically to the stresses in your life and to pace yourself so that you maintain an equilibrium of energy over the distance you plan to cover. Vitamins or high energy foods may be one solution, along with some personal quiet time for replenishment. Contrary, if elk has appeared in the reverse position, you may be stretching the rubber band to the breaking point. Be careful of undue stress levels, or you might just create an illness to force you to take a break. On another level, you may not be honoring your desire for companionship with the opposite sex, and you may have forgotten the excitement of mating season. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'm in menopause.
Not me. I'm a young buck. Hey. No, but I'm on timeout. Anyways, so if this is the case, you may find that you're... Hold on. If this is the case, you may find that your best option is to invite friends of the opposite sex for dinner or an afternoon outing. This is not to say that you would be sexually interested in these friends. It is merely suggesting that the exchange of opposite energies could be rewarding. Hey, like
All
see?
right.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Ain't no sex happening here. Hey. If ain't no mating here. Hey, if you are in a relationship, it may be that the honeymoon is waning and that you need to stir up some excitement. Persistently creating a change of pace is the kind of stamina needed for any relationship to last. In all cases, Elk is telling you to look at how you choose to create your present pathway and how you intend to perpetuate it to reach your goal. Sorry, I have not a lot of light on this. Okay, here we go. In all cases, Elk is telling you to look at how you choose to create your present pathway and how you intend to perpetuate it to reach your goal. Your best weapon is the same as Elk's. To stop when you need to persist when you need to, and to allow room for change in exchange of energies.
That all sounds good. And thinking about friends of same sex and opposite sex, I feel like I have the same 50-50. Like the same equal amount of male and female friends.
Not
and
me.
a number of in between as well. Like trans, gay, bi friends, like gender fluid, whatever.
Not me. I need more. That's why I needed you tonight. I need more ladies on the podcast. I do.
We're diversifying.
And you know, it doesn't have to. That's what I'm trying to say is anybody can come on. We just have a conversation about Grass Valley or life or anything. It doesn't matter. It's therapeutically healing for all of us, for both of us and whoever the listeners are. Just something to listen to other than your crazy, chaotic life to focus on. I don't know about you, but when I'm listening to a podcast, and it's a topic or it doesn't matter, like I'm just locked in.
Can be a good distraction.
Yeah, dude, I'm listening now and my mind is at ease. It is focused. So
Totally.
I don't know. You know.
Right now, I'm focused on my stomach growling. I can actually hear it.
Oh,
that would be
okay.
hilarious
Well,
if the mic picked it up.
We got that medicine card out of there. Now let me
I
give
love
you
that.
some food medicine.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, and I'm gonna 9 times out of 10, my guests, I always cook for them, but most of them are like, I gotta go, or most of them are like, no, I already ate, and you're the first person. It's like, hell yeah. So
yeah, I don't have to work until 10:30 tomorrow.
I got some good food
It's a
for
late
you.
morning.
And
Sounds good. Was that actually
Desiree
glass?
and Ocean, we're doing
Is that
whatever they're
actually
doing.
glass shards that came raining upon you at the beginning of
Oh
this
yeah,
whole
just
episode?
those
That's
birds
not
pissed
plastic?
me off. You saw it, and thanks for letting the listeners know too that I took this 49er lighter, and the birds pissed me off, and I swung it over my head,
He
hit
swung
my
his helmet.
chandelier, and just broke. What is this, like stained glass?
Yeah,
Yeah,
shattered
yeah.
glass now, stained shattered glass.
I got it in my hair.
Walking on broken glass.
I don't think I got any in my hair. I think it's just a little piece.
Yeah,
came down.
mainly I was thinking about cleanup, and I'm surprised that you haven't injured yourself, like setting
Well,
your
look,
hand on
is
glass shards on the
what
table.
Is there anything else that you can think of that you want to say to
Live
people?
long and prosper.
Nice. Anything? Any good advice or anything else other than your book?
Check me out on YouTube at Rabies84. Rabies is RAYBIES. Same with my Instagram. It's at Rabies84. My Facebook, if anybody goes to an actual web browser these days, is facebook.com/everybody loves rabies.
And I think she's foaming at the mouth like she's got rabies, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I'm starving.
I think she's foaming at the mouth.
Cotton. Can you foam at the mouth if you have cotton mouth? I guess so.
Dude, I've got. She's gonna be a regular, guys. She'll be back on because this woman is funny as hell. And for those of her friends that are listening, they already
spit
know
water.
that. Yeah, you're hilarious, and we didn't even get to it yet. So let's eat. Hey, y'all have a
plenty
good
of time.
night. We just gave you 2.5 hours.
Oh, snap.
So
All right.
we'll see you
Fare thee
soon.
well.
Peace.